What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got a watch long for Game 4 of the Pacers and Knicks. I'm joining this game 30 seconds into the game, already spoiled by Sofa score, but it's 2-0 Knicks on my screen. Miles Turner is posting up Cat and gets the and one to fall. I got my guy King joining me on the stream. What's going on, bro?
What's up? I'm getting hell spoiled because I'm still at 0-0. I just saw the next score.
Okay. It's just the story of our playoff watch-alongs, man. But yeah, man. First day back after 2 games off. Shit. I think I missed 2 great games.
Yeah. Hey, Indiana, Minnesota, I got one thing for you.
This is true. This is true, man.
That was terrible.
Super disappointing for both teams for very different reasons. Both games were great games, also for very different reasons. Like, those are some fascinating games, and we're definitely going to talk about them. Brunson drives, kicks to Bridges. Bridges for 3, knocks it down. And the Knicks have, on my screen, what is a 5-3 lead, which I don't think is going to last for long. Siakam.
If not, thanks to Sofa score.
Passes to Nesmith, gets it back rim, misses. Holy shit, it's so many possessions ahead. But yeah, man, Indy to lose against the Knicks wasn't that big of a deal in a vacuum, but then when you realize that they blew a lead as Naismith hits the 3 in front of my screen, the fact that they blew a lead is crazy because this series very much just should be over right now. I don't understand how the thing is like the way the comeback happened. It's not even like the game just became a high scoring game out of nowhere. Indy's defense is normally their problem. They didn't even give up that many points. They lost because their offense just completely bogged down to a level that I didn't know was possible. Like, Indy's defense is shit. So when I see that they gave up 106, I'm looking at that like a good thing. But yeah, man, can't believe they tricked that game off. Tyrese to Turner.
Yeah. And also, Turner. Minnesota, I'm sorry. It's looking pretty chopped for y'all.
Yeah.
I feel like pretty chopped for Minnesota. Yeah.
For sure, bro. Hey, there's a particular clip I need you to play for Ant and Julius Randle. Do you know which one it is off the top of your head? Do you think you can figure it out? Okay. When you have it ready, let me know and I'll bring us into it.
Hold on.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Hey, when I was watching
Ant and
Julius Randle on my TV, was that?
A 2 pounds of ass. The fuck are you talking about?
Yo, that's what I cannot believe.
Yeah, Julius Randle.
Oh,
Facts. Yo, the fact that they got that good of a performance from their supporting cast and they couldn't do anything as the superstars, bro, can't believe it. Cannot believe it. As Cat reaches down to his knee. Siakam goes to the free throw line. Yo, a Pacers Thunder finals. I feel like the NBA is legit turning into March Madness from an outcome standpoint, right? Because think about it. We had a Denver-Miami finals, a Phoenix and Milwaukee finals. We've had some finals that felt like, whoa, this typically isn't how the NBA works. And I think OKC Thunder and Pacers finals would be like the final thing to establish the fact like we're in a different world where, you know, it's not like the typical teams that end up in the finals. It's not like the typical kind of dynasties and superstars. Bro, if you're good enough, you can make it there. There were definitely a bunch of years where OKC and Indy were good teams, and you would kind of chalk up the fact that they weren't going to make the finals off nothing more than just like, it's the Pacers and the Thunder, man. They're not going to make it. But that's barely a thing anymore, man. Tyrese from 3 wide open knocks it down. 16-9 Indy. Is New York going to take a timeout? They are not. They're going to play through it. Oh boy, Tibbs. Nope, they finally take a timeout. As Spike Lee looks dejected. But yo, my thing is, bro, we need a John Halliburton camera to know how he's reacting. Are you joining the Conference League final in 2 days? It's in 2 days, bro. I thought it's tomorrow. And then for you, it's today. So, man, I'll be in the chat maybe. I'll be in the chat, but I'll be at work. Yeah, I'll be at work. So, bro, okay, let me do it for me. For me, it's in 19 hours. It's 19 hours from now. But yeah, let's see if we can do something from today. Because I feel like the recent grids have been the best ones. With the new categories. Oh, and we got 3 new ones. Nothing but. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's tomorrow. Nuggets and who?
Bulls. Yes.
Jeez, 15. Damn.
Wow.
Warriors, Bulls. Okay, since we're not in a great grid, I think this guy played for either Cleveland or Chicago. Damn, okay, he played for Chicago. Let's go. Clippers and Bulls. Clippers and Bulls.
Nuggets and Troy Daniels.
Damn. Went to a Japanese concert last night. Yo, who was the artist? Or was it several artists? That sounds like an interesting concept. We got a Japanese concert in Australia, man. What a wonderful world we live in.
Nuggets, Grizzlies, Earl Watson.
Okay, Warriors and Grizzlies.
Oh, I cooked except for Torrey Craig. No way he was like 18%.
Okay, let me look this artist up. Is this a small artist or a big artist? I'm curious. Damn, she's 17? Look at a 17-year-old getting to the money. No one sees her. She's like a cage hidden from people except for Silicon. Also, she's like her. There's a singer from America called Her, and her whole thing was like, yeah, she was you would only ever see her silhouette. Nobody really knew her face. But it turns out she was somebody that was on American Idol that didn't win. So that was like a cool kind of reveal in the end. But yeah, that's really cool. I think this is Brewer, but I might be wrong. I guess I am. There's somebody though. There's a wing here. We're gonna figure it out later. But for now, the Knicks are back at it. Mitchell Robinson with
Garrett Temple.
Garrett Temple for Clippers Bulls. True. Dang, Garrett Temple, somebody we have to get more familiar with, man. He's going to be an answer for a lot of combinations. Siakam from 3, back rim, but there is a foul before the shot. Yo, Thibodeau's hair, man. Every time I see it, it's like the first time I ever saw it.
Oh, God.
Yo, how does his barber... Okay, so you know how there's like an ethic... There's like ethics for tattoo artists, right? So like Tattoo artist, most tattoo artists won't give you like a face tat or like a forehead tat out of ethics. Like, yo, you can't do this to a person, right? I don't know how that hasn't happened to his barber with that hair.
But are we sure it's his barber, or does he like do it himself?
Thing is, I'm sure the barber does the sides at the very minimum, right? So it's like you're looking at the top and it's just like, yo, there's about 30 hairs. It'll take you like 20 seconds to cut that shit.
Just accept the baldness.
Accept the baldness. But if you need the hair that badly, yo, you're rich. Go to Turkey. Actually, no, you're rich. You can do it in the States. Siakam turns around, gets the shot to fall. 18-13. Little push shot. But yeah, this game has gotten competitive pretty quickly. Knicks started out a little bit slow, but I feel like they've been hitting shot after shot for like 4 possessions in a row now. Turnover by Nembhard. Hart, a lob to Bridges. Bridges comes down with it, can't dunk it. Posts up Halliburton, turn around, falls, and one. Bridges to the free throw line with a chance to make it an 18-18 game. No scorers pulling away in front of anybody else so far. Pretty even distribution of points. One question for after they beat hold on, where no one had questions for OG after they beat the Pacers last game. No, I didn't see that, but that's not surprising at all. Because truthfully, bro, like I like OG, but for the most part, he's funny sometimes. But for the most part, I don't think he's a good interview. Like most of the time, he just gives like these dull, stale answers. It's not it. Yeah, 9-2 run for the Knicks in about a minute and a half. Halliburton, deep step back. Ooh, knocks it down. What a shot. I've just never seen such a quiet media presser before. Yeah, I'll have to look that clip up. I'll definitely have to look that clip up. (21-18). Brunson steps into a 3. He knocks it down. Bro, I feel like New York hasn't missed in like at least 3 minutes now. Sheesh. Halliburton to Toppin. Halliburton. Free throw line jumper. Falls. 5:44 to go. Bro, King, did you see that the firefighter that the Knicks fans were throwing trash at, he's at this Pacers game today?
Oh, I did not see that, no.
Yeah, Halliburton saw the video and flew him out. Brunson hits another 3. My goodness. Damn, bro, if you go viral for dealing with shitty New York fans, your favorite team's star player flies you out, and then you get to see the team go up 3-1 in a series, that's a hell of a time, man. That's living life. We have Halliburton at the free throw line, knocks down the first one. Sheesh. Field goal percentages in the game so far, 77 and 73. If you like buckets, you're going to like this game for sure. Halliburton makes the second. 25-24. Hart to Brunson. Brunson spins. Oh, finally New York misses, man. It's about goddamn time. Pacers pushing it in the break. Smith to the basket, dunks it down. You know, Tyrese and Cade would have been a deadly combo if things lined up differently. Was there a chance of that happening? Like, could Detroit have drafted? Oh, of course, probably Detroit could have drafted Halliburton because he wasn't that high of a pick. I mean, if you're a team like Detroit, you had a run of high picks, man. There's so many combinations of players you could have had. 4:43 to go. 3-point game. Indy's up 27-24. Bro, like if you look at, and sometimes people will look back at drafts and be like, oh, this team could have had this player, and it's somebody 15 picks afterwards. And I don't think that's really realistic. But even if you look at like the picks that probably went within 5 picks of Detroit's picks, bro. Pistons took Killian Hayes over Hallie, I'm pretty sure, in that draft. Yikes. Okay, bro, I'm seeing Precious Achiuwa on the court. Hey. Bro. Crazy. Precious Achiuwa, Eastern Conference Finals minutes. What is life? But yeah, I'll look that up. I'll look that up at the next break. What exactly did Detroit pass on when they made the Killian Hayes pick? But also with things like that, not to say that it's just as good, right? But then if they had Hallie, they probably don't get Asar or Amen, whichever one they have. And having Hallie's probably better. But like the thing with being a bad team is like eventually you get the value you were supposed to get, right? Or not all of it, but most of it. Hart hits a 3. God damn. 29-27. Oh, yeah, you have to watch Thomas Bryant in this game as well. Yo, what a lose-lose trade that Kyle Lowry, Precious Achiuwa, Dragic trade was. Man, a turnover by the Knicks in transition. Tyrese the other way, Obi in transition. Are they calling an offensive foul? No, they call nothing. Damn, Brunson took that contact for no reason. Actually, you know what? I think everybody in that trade lost personally except Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry won, bro. He got paid a huge bag and lived in Miami tax-free. Tax-free. Wouldn't mind K-Lo. Of course not. For sure, bro. It was horrible. But also, you guys had a contract that you had to trade away for Terry Rozier. And then Dragic hated his life. And Achiuwa, nothing really happened with him in Toronto. Literally everybody lost to some degree except Kyle Lowry as a person. Okay. We were looking up Killian Hayes, right? Okay, Killian Hayes was the 2020 first round pick. Okay, this guy was in the first COVID draft. Where is Killian Hayes? 7? Okay. Oh, fuck. Remember I said my cutoff was 5 picks? Obi, Avdia, Jalen Smith, Vassell, Tyrese was the guy. And then you got Neesmith 2 picks later. Isaac Okoro was the 5th overall pick?
Yeah, he was.
I knew he was a first round pick. I didn't know he was that high. My goodness, bro. You got Wiseman, Patrick Williams, Okoro, Onyeka Okongwu, Hayes, Jalen Smith. Shit, this draft was trash. Kyra Lewis.
There's only like 3 superstar players in this draft.
And then you got Maxi.
Actually, okay, 4. Man, I forgot Maxi did fall all the way down.
Yo, randomly, Emmanuel Quickly probably should have been a lottery pick. That's crazy.
Okay, Jamie McDaniels.
Yo,
okay, that's like 5 to 6.
Peyton Pritchard should have been a lottery pick.
Oh yeah, Pritchard, yeah.
Desmond Bane and Jaden McDaniels, bro. The back end of the 20s of this draft is actually kind of fire, bro. There's like 5 really good players.
Look, this draft is good. It just definitely needs to if we ever do redrafts, 1 through like 10 is definitely gonna be switched.
Yo, 1 to 10 versus 20 to 30. Ant is the only thing that keeps the 1 to 10 in the race.
Like Ant and maybe LaMelo, but LaMelo.
For sure. You know what? Yeah. I kind of completely forgot about LaMelo. You're right. Isaiah Joe 49. Damn. You know what? Okay, this has me curious. I want Jalen Harris. Yo, never forget, bro. This guy kind of looked cold until he tested positive for coke. Sad times. Yo, back-to-back Cassiuses in the NBA draft in 2020. That's crazy. Kenyon Martin Jr. Yeah, this draft was kind of had some decent options towards the back end of the draft. Nick Richards is still a thing. Trey Jones.
I'm not gonna lie. If you redraft the players and put them at like different spots where 1 to 10 we saw them now, this draft might be better than this draft is better than 2019.
Okay, let's look at 2021. Actually, we're gonna start from the back of the draft because fuck it, why not? Okay, do I know people here? Jericho Sims is just a guy. Oh, Aaron Wiggins. This guy's on the Thunder cooking right now. Relative to his draft pick, Sandro Mamukalashvili. This guy broke my heart in grids one time. I was like, yo, no way he's from the US. Turns out he was. Brandon Boston Jr., Sharif Cooper, David Johnson, Delano Banton, Kessler Edwards, Joe Wieskamp. Damn. Neemias Keita is still in the league, so that's solid.
Yeah, so yeah.
Ayodusunu. Oh, Herb Jones. Damn, 35th overall. That guy's a bona fide starter. Santi Aldama, still in the league, still contributes. Randomly elite on Spain.
Cam Thomas.
Yo, fuck. Cam Thomas is dope. Quentin Grimes was getting buckets this year. Jalen Johnson is amazing.
Jalen Johnson, yeah, Trey Mann.
Trey Murphy.
Moses Moody.
Oh, Duarte. Damn. This sucks for Indy, bro. They missed out on a lot of good players picking Duarte in the lottery. Josh Premio. Oh, my God. This is a disaster, too, for San Antonio. Book Night or whatever for Charlotte. That's horrible, too. Davion Mitchell. Oh, my God. The back end of this lottery was tragic.
Franz Kuminga. Giggity, Jalen Suggs, Scotty, Evan, Jalen. Oh, this is the K draft. Okay.
Yes, K draft is solid. Oh my God, Tyrese. Oh my God, 2 threes with an extremely high degree of difficulty so far today.
Did that get blocked or did he just miss the shot?
See, I will say this is fair, Jumbo. Like, you went to the finals with the guy. That has to mitigate the loss. That definitely has to mitigate the loss. Oh, shit. Now Siakam from the corner. He knocks down a 3, 37-30. The Pacers had a bit of a lead towards the beginning of the first. They got that lead back. 7-point lead. Hart to the basket. Hart gets fouled, but doesn't make the shot. 2:19 to go, and he will shoot free throws. Eight, 10, 4, and 1. That's such a Josh Hart stat line, bro. He puts together some interesting stat lines. You'll never forget Dragic that year, man. He demanded out of Toronto because he said he had higher ambitions and then went to Brooklyn, a team that ended up being worse than Toronto. That disgusting franchise that is the Sixers. Hey, we're hating on the Sixers. I can't say I'm mad at it.
I mean, I don't mind hating the Sixers.
They're pretty easy to hate, man.
Yeah.
Like, he went back to his hometown under his old coach, and there was another tie. There was hella ties in Philly. Sixers smoke sesh. I'm down 100%. Always down to slander that organization. Neesmith pulls up, misses.
I mean, hey, 2 years ago, I hated the Sixers. absolutely despise them because of
So
the
you know what did
media.
it for me with Philly? It's the fact that they thought that beating us in the playoff series when we had Scotty Barnes was get back for 2019. Like, it's not get back because we were a team that had no hopes of anything, right? When we beat Philly in the playoffs, they had a real
Yeah, it's like
shot at winning the chip.
congratulations, you beat Toronto without Kawhi. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
And when we beat them, they had Jimmy Butler. If they beat us, they probably win the chip. So like, we really did them damage. And it's like they feel like beating us. By the way, beating us 4-2. It's not even like they swept us or something. It was like revenge. I just remember hearing their thoughts and feelings about it, and I'm like, wow, you guys are whack.
God damn it!
I'm still angry they got that pick. We're talking about the Sixers winning the lottery. Yeah, bro. I cannot believe that organization got bailed out. They deserve more hell for that Paul George contract. Like, they deserve to fully have to face the wrath of that deal. But yo, I heard something funny. Apparently, Paul George was on a podcast and he's talking about how at the Eagles parade, some Philly fan, right? Apparently told him like, bro, if we wanted Tobias Harris, we could have signed Tobias Harris. Only Philly, man. Only Philly would slander their own athletes to their face like that. At a championship parade. Oh, Ben Mathurin hits the jumper, 9-point game. A 10-2 run for Indy in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, what really got me hating Philly was only 2 years in a row when the NBA was this dick riding Joel Embiid.
Yo, it's so funny.
Jokic is stood up an MVP.
It's my relationship to Philadelphia when it comes to sports is very interesting because it's like NFL football, very pro. Any other sport, pretty against. They still probably have to move some. Still though, bro, still like it's gonna help. And I just wanted to see that organization crash and burn with the Paul George contract and the Embiid contract. They're in so deep with the Embiid deal, bro. They have to send him to whatever doctor is willing to do whatever cutting edge surgery that can be done to deal with his knee issues.
When did Embiid get a contract?
I'll pull up the Spotrac at the break, bro. His contract is nuts, bro. Ben Mathurin with another bucket. Spurs got not even the Philly Union.
I haven't heard an Embiid contract in like 4 years, unless I'm tripping.
Fuck Antoine Blake too. Spurs got
Philly got Blake do.
Philly Union, bro. I'm just leaning into it because Jambo said, "Oh, even the Philly Union," and you know what? Why not?
You know what? Fuck Temple.
Oh, true. Why not, bro? Why not, bro? They had Matt Rule, or always going to be anti Matt Rule. He is. Wait, hold on. What did you type here?
I think he meant Nesmith.
No, for sure. That's his name in my head now. Nesmith. Yeah, he's playing good too. He was leading the game in scoring at some point. Not anymore. Oh, not even close. But yeah, he has 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field. Yo, this is nasty work, bro. I said Toronto Whitecaps. That's nasty, disgusting work. Okay, yeah. You wanted to see the Joel Embiid contract?
I can't see that contract. I have not seen anything about an Embiid contract.
Okay, so
3 years, $200 million.
So this is he signed an extension that's going to start this year at 59, 64, and then he has a player option for 70 at age 34. With his knees, he's opting into that. So basically, they owe the man 192 mil over the next 3 years. This is obviously like, here's the thing. If he's healthy, it's one thing, he'd be able to earn it back, right? If he's not healthy,
oh my goodness.
That's a disaster, bro.
192 superstar money.
Exactly. And then Paul George, from this point onwards, hold on. From this point onwards, it's also a 3-year deal.
More than Embiid?
Well, it's 4 years to 11, right? The Embiid deal is 3 years, right? But mind you, this first year is this past year, 49. So take 49 off of this. he's making 162. So for the next 3 years, they owe Embiid 192 and Paul George 162.
They basically owe two players $400 million.
450, bro. They owe them 450. These two contracts together, that's enough to sink a franchise, considering how much time they miss. Because you're paying for probably 40 to 50 games a year with both these players. But the Ace Bailey, like, that's the thing. Getting draft capital helps them, like, at least be able to. They can get off a contract if they want to. They can. If these guys miss time, they can lean on Maxey and Bailey and McCain, right? Like, they can at least do shit now. I thought they would, like, I was looking forward to this organization just being fucked, but we're not gonna get what we want. Bro's turning into prime Clay. Honestly, Joel is my only problem with the Sixers. Paul George is only there because of him. Ain't no way he would have went for just Maxey. No, I don't even think it's either of those things, bro. I think he went for just money. I think Philly was probably the only team willing to give him a max deal. The issue with the Clippers was they knew he wasn't worth a max deal, because the thing is like, giving into Uncle Dennis's demands aside, they're actually a pretty smart organization. GG. Not gonna lie though, it might just work out with Philly. I can't lie. PG and Embiid in those contracts and just in time for Maxey, McCain, and whoever they pick in their prime. Wait, hold on. What do you mean it just might work out? Like, what is your definition of working out? If your definition of working out is mitigating disaster, I'm with you. I don't know if it's gonna work out though. Also, hold on. Clippers Bulls is pissing me off because there's somebody. It's a wing player.
What's the player? We did Garrett Temple.
Oh yeah, we did. Garrett Temple. 0.7. Damn. Okay, Clippers and Suns. Clippers and Suns. I was gonna say Jalen Smith, but no.
Jared Dudley.
Oh, I like Dudley. Hold on.
Whoa, it's only Torrey Craig that's ruining this grid.
Oh, it's all good. Also, we kind of gave up. Okay, we'll pull this up, but the game is back. 43-35. Gonna hit their prime just in time for last year of the contract. But hold on. The thing is by the end of their contracts, I don't know if they're gonna be viable players. And in the duration of the contract, you destroyed your ability to build around Maxey, McCain, and whoever they pick. So Ace Bailey, basically, right? Like, those contracts will stop you from putting any kind of a supporting cast around these three players. And then once the money comes off the books, or even towards the end of the deal, I don't know if these guys will still be like good players that can, like, look at how Kawhi looks now versus what he used to look like. Like, the drop off is crazy. Embiid and Paul George are starting off at a lower level. So if they have a similar drop off because of injuries and age, like, I don't know, man. Again, I think the Ace Bailey pick will help them tread water. Like, they're not going to be, and they just dump off the contracts. Yeah, okay, if this is what you're talking about by working out, then yeah, they can get off of the contracts. But man, I wanted to see them have to roster. Oh my God, what the hell is Cat doing? Here's the thing. I just wanted to see that roster burn. That's all. Signing podcast piece just meant
if they had to burn, at least get Maxey off before they burn.
Yeah, so I remember the Eagles game I was at last year. They showed Maxey on the Jumbotron, and I just remember looking, and I'm like, "Yo, damn!" The girl he had sitting beside him was really pretty. That was my only take. I was like, "Okay, like, good for him." And then I checked the timeline after the game, walking home or like walking to the hotel, and I'm seeing that like all of social media is talking about how that used to be Bryce Young's girl like not too long ago. And I was like, "Damn, crazy." Cold world, man. She moved on quick apparently. But that's the only thing I know about Maxey off the court. Seems like a pretty chill guy though. Smiles a lot. Seems pretty good natured. I still remember when we could have gotten Maxey. Part of me still doesn't believe that, regardless of how the way people take it for granted. A part of me still doesn't believe that Maxey was legit on the table for Lowry. Like, because I just think if he was, we would have taken it. But now we got Maxi at home, aka Emmanuel Quickly. Yo, Landry Shamet is checking into the game. Did he play last game?
Maybe.
Yo, Landry Shamet, Eastern Conference Finals minutes in 20. Yo, Thibodeau, cut the hair. Shamet, Eastern Conference
Chill,
Finals
bro.
in 2025, bro. Who's DC's second team again? Who's DC? Oh, that Canadian. Second team? Oh, I don't know.
Yes, he did. He played 11 minutes and got 3 and 2.
Damn, Thibodeau's committing to the going deep into his bench because DeLon Wright and Shamet. I guess he's moving away from his 7-man rotation. But yeah, shout out to DeLon Wright. Low-key a Grids player we need to incorporate more. Like Wizards, Grizzlies, DeLon Wright probably has it's probably like a 0.2. OG, step back, balls. DeLon Wright actually played okay last game. Bro, if you can give DeLon the right role, he can excel. And I know I just said a very generic statement that applies to a lot of people. But like, good on-ball defender, can competently like get the ball, just like run an offense, not like do any crazy facilitating over the top, but simply just run your offense. I think he can do that efficiently. Play good team defense within a system. This is what you get for not watching the last game. Hey man, I had to do what I had to do, man. Also, like low-key, I needed a break. I think I streamed for like 6 days in a row. Also, so if this series, if the OKC series ends tomorrow, then I don't have a stream to do on Friday or Sunday for basketball. So I'm thinking on Sunday, I'm going to do an Emotion Football stream. We're going to finally go back to that channel. Probably just the OTAs recap. See if there's any interesting news coming out of the OTAs. Probably talk about how the Steelers are just a hilarious like organization right now. Like the thing that they're doing with the quarterback position is crazy. That's the plan, bro. Sunday we'll be back to Emotion Football. But yeah, okay, hold on. DC, let us know. Also, I like DC is so much easier to say than that Canadian. We're rolling with that. Bro, DC, let us know what your second team is. 10 plus rebounds per game in a season. Another category I hate with my whole heart. Hold on. Want to see Boozer? 5%. Wow. Surprisingly respectable.
Yeah, surprisingly respectable, yeah.
And then we got Spurs and Heat. Heat for 10 plus rebounds a game. Jen Will. Did Joel Anthony or Dexter Pittman ever get enough rebounds? I don't think they played enough minutes. Yeah, they never really played enough minutes. I don't want to do Whiteside. I don't want to do Bam.
Okay, for the Spurs. I got 2 for the Spurs. Okay. We can either do Rodman. So I don't think people would do Rodman, or we can go really old school and do Ortiz Gilmore.
Let's do Gilmore. Yo, he has really sick sideburns, but I can't believe that's 4%. Okay, I want to do. I just want to try Udonis Haslem. Damn, Udonis Haslem never got 10 rebounds. Cold.
I gotta check. Udonis
Cold world.
Haslem stats. Let's see. Oh my God! No, he did not.
Damn.
His closest is 05, and he only got 9.
9? Like 9.0?
Okay, 9.1.
Damn. Jazz and Rockets. Hold on. Oh, Joe Johnson. 10%. Jeez. Okay. Rockets and Spurs. Okay, hold on. No, not Meta World Peace. Did Steven Jackson play for the Rockets?
Stephen Jackson?
Stack 5, yeah.
No. I'm sorry. When I was
it.
thinking of Stephen, I think Steve Novak did.
Oh, really? Novak for these teams?
Yes.
Sheesh.
Also
Yeah,
for I just had it. Jazz Lakers.
Yo, my bad, General. I should have seen this earlier.
Apis Dunley.
Oh, bro, I already got enough wrong.
Oh yeah, dang.
Cat backing down his man. Cat reaches around, gets the bucket to fall 49-44. Knicks crawling their way back into the game. 9 minutes to go. Ben Shepherd. Mind you, notice King how I had no slander.
What's up?
Notice how I had no slander for Ben Shepherd.
Don't worry, tomorrow you're gonna have slander for Rudy Gobert.
Okay, but that's because he'll be on his way to Cancun. One-way trip from OKC to Cancun. Sure.
Oh my god, OKC is gonna win in their hometown.
Oklahoma City to Cancun flight time. Can't be that. Still over 4.5 hours. It's not that short.
They are in the middle of the country going to like Mexico.
Mexico. Middle of the country going to Mexico. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs for the rest of the playoffs. I think from this point onwards, I did this schedule, or like I looked at the schedule. I will be doing watch-alongs for every possible game left except 2. So a Pacers Knicks game 7, I wouldn't be able to do it if it happens. And then an NBA Finals game 5. Aside from those 2 games, I will be here for every other game for the remainder of the playoffs. So if you like watching ball and you like hanging out with cool people, this is the best place to do both. Weather's not been nice here, cold and rainy. Bro, it's randomly been chilly here as well, but the weather was really nice today. I was very happy. $49-46. Cat at the free throw line. Oh, hold on. Guys, you guys definitely didn't see it. There's a really funny post I have to show you guys.
What is it?
I'm not going to spoil it. I'm sure DC knows what I'm talking about. Have we cooked any fanspo trades recently? Not yet, but we're definitely going to get to that. But bro, the Genwell was asking about your second team. Do you have a second team? He mentioned that you said you did, and he forgot. And he's curious. But streets need to know. Also, he dubbed you DC, which I like. So he's like, streets want to know what's DC's second team. Also, depending on how old DC is, like most Raptors fans, there was an era where like you had a favorite player on a team outside of the Raptors, and that gave you a second team unofficially. Like unofficially, I was a Heat fan as long as they had D Wade, because D Wade is like my all-time favorite player. No, for sure. Okay, Mavs is the American team. Oh yeah. I remember, because I remember putting 2 and 2 together and realizing why you wanted Lively so bad. That makes sense. And what made you a Mavs fan? Because for me, it was simple with Miami. So that's the thing, right? Big 3 in Miami, D Wade was my favorite player, like generally. Bosh was basically my second favorite player because he was the best player on the Raptors. And obviously, I liked him. Like, he was a good player. So, like, D Wade and Bosh were my 2 favorite players in the league. And then LeBron decides to team up with both of them. Now I'm, like, unofficially a LeBron fan. Like, I'm a part of the Heatles movement. But, like, I think I was the only person that was a part of the movement that wasn't distinctly a LeBron fan. So that was always interesting. Watching what Dirk did was just something else to me. See, bro, it's always a player. Everybody in the Toronto area that's a Raptors fan, you always had a favorite player on another team that just made you a fan. But yeah, Ben Mathurin, 8 points in 5 minutes, man. Off to a hot start in a big game. OG to Shamit. Towns with the ball. Towns backing down Siakam. What a pass to OG. OG can't catch it. Kicks it to DeLon Wright, who makes a corner three. DeLon Wright, big buckets in the Eastern Conference Finals. Benny Math. Oh my God, he lost the ball. He could have had a layup. He just lost the ball. Siakam spins. Oh no, turns it over. Turns it over. What a play by OG, man. OG to the basket. Chalamet and Ben Stiller courtside clapping it up. 51-51. I pray Pacers close this out at MSG. Same, bro. Same. OKC in Sacramento. 5,000 in career assists. The way I hate this category. For Sacramento, hold on, Bibby. 46. Goodness gracious.
Well, at least we don't have to try anymore.
It wasn't invincible. Yeah, facts. At least we don't have to try. Milwaukee. I don't know. Portland though.
Milwaukee, we can do Gary Payton.
Andre Miller, Gary Payton. Damn, I feel like we're cooking. Bibby aside. Oh, there's a big for Kings and Cavs. There's a big. Wait, no. Okay, hold on. Did JaVale McGee play for the Cavs?
JaVale McGee? I swear he did, but did he play for the
Kings?
Kings?
He did.
Yeah.
2%. Yeah. Let's go. Milwaukee and Cleveland. Wait, hold on. Did Brandon Knight ever play for the Cavs?
Brandon Knight? Maybe.
You want to try it out?
Sure. What's there to lose? Also,
let's go. Okay. That's the go-to Milwaukee, Cleveland.
Thunder Kings, Corey Brewer.
I like it. Okay. Foy. Shit, what the hell? Never mind. He really didn't play for that team? Well, hold on.
Jeremiah Grant.
I feel like he's too popular.
Oh, well then, Eric Maynor.
Oh, Maynor is great. And then OKC Milwaukee, we can do. Hold on. Wiggins. You know what? Why not?
Mike Bibby ruined this. Oh God.
Yeah, Mike Bibby set it off on a horrible note. Let's finish the ones we started last time that pissed us off in the end. Oh yeah. Well, hold on. No, nothing pissed us off here. We were just sick of this category. But 20,000 points.
Yeah. Okay.
For OKC, Ray Allen.
Did you play for the Thunder?
Seattle.
Oh.
Right. Serge Ibaka could have been good for sure.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do Ibaka, but I feel like people know Ibaka.
Ray Allen, 8%, not bad.
Oh,
okay, the game is back.
Wasn't that bad.
I hear it, but also I feel like the researchers would like the Ibaka pick, but at the same time, bro, like he played there. I think he spent a year there. I think he was hurt for most of the year. Like I think the average person wouldn't come up with that name. Nemhard. And Nemhard to Hallie. Hallie. Ooh, Nemhard. What a dribble move to generate space, but then bricks the shot. And New York with a chance to take what I feel like would be their first lead of the game. They may have had a lead at like 3-2. Oh, no. What a shitty pass by Hart. Shitty decision, shitty pass. Nothing comes of that possession. Nemhard to the basket. Man, Nemhard forcing shots now. Actually, you know what? The last shot he had to take, it was the end of the shot clock. But that one, forcing it. Back-to-back misses by Nemhard, though. Hart, pull up 3. And now Hart, back-to-back bad decisions, bro. Horrible pass, horrible shot. No, OB. Yo, this game is just turning into the stupid, like, just battle of the stupid decisions now. I have a good Heat Nets player the next time it comes up. I feel like Patty Mills as is a good enough option, but I'm curious as to who you got. You know what what my favorite pick is, bro? Bulls, Nets, Allen Anderson. That is like such a random baller. Is that Alonde? Because Alondes doesn't sound like a real name.
No, it's Alondes.
It is? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar, but Cat is going to the free
I
throw.
thought he was gonna say something like a Sherman Douglas or Drew Smith.
Damn, this guy did his research.
I had to. I'm not about to get cooked like grits anymore.
Okay, Cat at the free throw line. It is Alondes. Okay.
Sounding like Alondes, yeah.
And Cat makes. Is he going to make the second one? He missed the first one. Makes a free throw to give New York a lead. 52-51. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They turn it over, but DeLon Wright misses the reverse layup. And then Tyrese hits.
He missed the reverse lay.
Yo, and then Tyrese got them back immediately.
Oh, brother. This guy's...
Damn. At least he made the corner 3. He can leave with something. But yeah, that one was bad, man. And then Tyrese made them pay immediately, man. Immediately.
But was doing too much.
Wait, what?
I just saw the miss lay. He was doing too much.
Way too much, bro.
All right, General is a Heat fan.
Damn, I didn't know you guys had beef with the Knicks, bro. What did the Knicks do in our generation to have beef with anybody?
I think he's like the lawn right. Because he went to them after the Heat.
Oh, okay, hold on. I thought no, for sure, but like what about joining the Knicks after Miami is like is that like treason? Did he betray you? Since the 90s. Oh, it's an older rivalry. Makes sense why I'm not really tapped in.
I was like, yeah, Heat Knicks. That's not a Knicks rivalry I remember. I remember Brooklyn. I remember Boston. The Bulls, aka Jordan the Smackin' Pat Ewing.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of it. Oh, and the Pacers, obviously.
Oh, there was physical beef. Damn, okay. Hold on. Did Darrell Wright, his brother, also play for the Knicks? Why do I think that? I think Darrell Wright went somewhere.
Oh.
Because I don't know if you knew that, bro, but DeLon is Darrell Wright's younger brother. They're like 8 years apart, so you might not think of them as brothers. They never overlapped in the NBA. Oh no, Durrell went to Philly. I knew he was on an Eastern Conference team. 56. Yeah, he went to Philly.
Oh, they fought. Oh, I did not know that.
Hey, man, you learn something new every day. Knicks in transition. 56. 4 minutes to go. Bridges with an amazing pass to Brunson, who smokes that layup like DeLon Wright. Tyrese. Oh. Free throws for Miles Turner. Indy, I think, is in the bonus. Do you like baking? I've only done it a handful of times, but I have enjoyed doing it when I do it.
You missed that lay. Oh my God, JB.
We can't have this from you. Woo! Miles Turner with the spin move.
Yeah, because
Towns
if you
asking for the
failed,
trap.
then you don't even have a good JB then.
What's that?
I was like, if Brunson fails, we have no JB. It's because I'm not giving
Facts.
JB to Jaylen Brown.
Facts, bro. James Bradbury, too. Like, there's no good JBs.
This
Oh,
also reminds me of something that I've heard of for like last year. What happened to all the good nicknames, man? There were
you're
no more
right.
good nicknames.
There's no good nicknames because there's no creativity, bro. But, like,
Yeah, that's so
also,
crazy. All the nicknames are just initials.
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He missed the three. But Tyrese pulled up from like 35. He pulled up like he was trying to send New York home with that one shot. Tyrese to Neesmith.
Oh my God, he was close to making it as well.
Oh man, Tyrese is hunting that three, but it's not falling. He's real aggressive with it though. It's nice. OG to the basket. And a blocking foul. And one for OG. OG goes to the free throw line. Another chance for the Knicks to take a lead. Are they gonna call a timeout here? Nemhard looks like he's in pain. Did you bake it yourself? Oh, he took a knee to like the ribs. OG's gonna miss this free throw, isn't he? Oh no, you bought it from the shop. Fair enough. OG. Oh no, he did make the free throw. Damn, SofaScore was behind for once. Not behind, but like they weren't that early.
Are you sure it wasn't like a behind flash to score then behind? Because I have seen that a bit.
Oh, my bad. May have missed it. Nemhard from three. But finally makes a play, man. I feel like he's had a rough quarter. 63-61. Just under 2 minutes to go. Pacers have been missing threes this quarter, so good for them to finally get a make. Brunson drives and one. Finishing through contact. 63-63. Brunson. Free throw to take the lead. And he makes it 64-63. No defense in sight in this game. Tyrese. Step back. I think his foot was on the line again, by the way. Bridges, turnaround jumper, misses. Siakam, hand off to Nesmith. Nesmith to the basket, playing with aggression, gets fouled. Nesmith to the free throw line, 1:11 to go. Yeah, I like DC's suggestion, bro. We got to look through some fanspo trades. We need that. And Nesmith, second free throw, makes it 65-64, 1:11 to go. Brunson to OG. Oh, bad miss by OG, man. I feel like OG has had a rough series. Tyrese to Nesmith. Oh my goodness. The forearm to the neck, I want to say. It put Brunson on his ass. Yeah, hold on. I think you sent me the link. Send it again just to make sure, Jen will. But I think you sent me the link. Brunson from 3. Misses. Oh, man. Anytime New York goes on a run, they concede a run to Indy. Nesmith from 3. Pulls it. Misses. Siakam there for the rebound. Tips it to Tyrese. Tyrese. Great pass to Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant scores. Oh, no, that's Tony Bradley. Never mind. 69-64. Knicks will take the last shot of the half. Down 5. Ooh, Brunson turns it over before the half. And yeah, this is halftime. 69-64, 5-point game. All right. Well, time to critique these fanspo trades. Trending? Okay. Oh, you can do fanspo mock drafts? Whoa, okay.
That's new.
Yeah, let's not that I really want to get too deep into people random strangers mocks, but I mean at least we can do ours on fanspo. Okay, let me see this jumper. Let me see this jumper Jen will put in the chat.
Oh, it's on Facebook.
What?
Yeah,
what?
well,
Yo, this guy's release is so long. How does he not get swatted every time?
Ew, I hate it.
Yo, that should not be allowed. They should ban that. Okay. That's too random of a trade. Kevin Durant to the Magic.
Okay, oh, yeah.
Does he have a no trade clause?
KD, I don't know. I'm gonna check his contract.
I don't think so. The thing is, he only has 1 year left on his deal. I wonder how much pull he has as a 35-year-old on a 1-year deal. Like, if the Magic trade for him, can they just tell him, like, fuck off, you're going to show up? Like,
yeah, Kevin Durant does not have a no trade clause.
Okay, I wonder how much, I wonder the reality of, something like this. How bad would it go? So they would trade 2 firsts and Jalen Suggs for KD. No, never mind. They trade hella shit. They trade 3 firsts, a second round pick, KCP and Suggs. Okay, is it even? Well, hold on. Let me make sure I have this right. How old is Kevin Durant?
He's like 36.
Bro, he's about to be 37 before the next year starts, September 29th. All this for a 37-year-old? Hell no. Hell no. Lakers steal Kamara from the Blazers. If they're stealing him, why would you even propose it? Okay, hold on. Where is that trade? I missed it. Hold on.
Yeah, it was like up there.
There it is. Okay. Blazers put the end to the rebuild. Wait. LaMelo to the Blazers? Okay, so they get LaMelo straight up. They trade Simons, Scoot,
everything.
They
trade everything.
But bro, look at this. These are swap rates. This is Milwaukee swap rates, Charlotte's second round swap rates. Bro, we got swap rates in a trade for LaMelo. This is a shit trade for Charlotte. Why would they do this? Okay, we're gonna open this one up. A Sabonis trade. Y'all remember when Jason Terry locked up LeBron? LOL, not my goat. I think if DC was here, he would tell you all about it. But bro, Dwayne Casey got a whole job off of that series and his defensive game plans.
I mean, hey, but you pretty much hate Jason Terry for that.
Basically, yeah, because they brought Dwayne Casey to Toronto, who he was good for establishing a culture.
Congratulations, you started LeBronto.
Yo, facts though. Basically, that's what happened. He started LeBronto.
LeBronto was so bad, people still talk about it.
Yo, here's the thing. The championship is the only thing that healed those wounds. I can proudly now say, you know what? It is what it is. It happened. It was bad, but the memories of the championship are better than the low points of LeBronto. But had that championship not been won,
what am I looking at right now?
Anthony Simons?
No, I'm sorry. I was watching the TV and I saw the crazy halftime show they're doing.
Oh, I'm just seeing reels of people making jumpers. But yeah, Anthony Simons to the Simons to the Warriors, Sabonis to the Kings, hella shit to the Blazers. Okay, let's break this down. So the Kings, they part with, I think, just Sabonis. Yeah, the Kings part with just Sabonis, and they get Drew Holiday, which they would flip.
Moses Moody, a second round from Washington, and a first round from
2 first round picks from Boston. A 2031 Boston pick that's top 3 protected. Okay. My thing is, the value here is whatever you can flip Drew for. Time Lord, which honestly, at the beginning of a rebuild, Time Lord he doesn't do much for you except take a spot in the rotation, right? It's by the time the Kings are good again, he'll be old. Moody is kind of a similar thing. So you get a couple. This 2026 first is not going to be good. You're kind of, I don't know. There's some value here. I just doubt that the Kings couldn't do better for trading Sabonis. And then the next team we're going to look at, the Blazers. The Blazers in this situation, they give up Time Lord and Anthony Simons. So for those two, they get Kristaps, a big 1 year expiring. We don't know what we're going to get from him. They get Sam Hauser, Buddy Hield, a first round pick this year, and then a Golden State first round pick in 2027. A 2027 Golden State pick with no protections, I think, is actually a valuable pick. So, dude,
by that time, more than likely Curry might retire. I put in air quotes because if Braun ain't retiring yet, I don't know what Curry's going to do.
Also, I'm not scared of a 40-year-old Curry with no supporting cast. That pick might be a good pick. Okay, For the Blazers, I kind of like this deal, man. You part with Anthony Simons and Robert Williams, and you get some. You could conceivably get something for Kristaps, right? You can keep Sam Hauser. He's on a really good 4-year deal. You can flip him at some point for assets, or just keep him because who knows that you might be trying to.
Is Rob Will back in Boston?
No, I put Robert Williams in Sacramento.
Oh, Sacramento. Okay, I was like, yo,
Okay.
Rob Will's going back to Boston.
So Boston gets Domantas Sabonis. Boston in this trade parts with Porzingis, Hauser,
a bunch of picks.
Porzingis, Hauser, Drew Holiday, 3 first-round picks, and a second. So I might go as far to say that it's not. I don't know if it's worth it, but I think a part of this might be the salary dump. Hold on, they take in 43 mil, right? I can't highlight it. Look, okay, they part with that's 40 plus 32. Okay, so that's a part of it. They basically get Sabonis and salary cap relief because they dropped about 20 mil in salary. So between Sabonis and the salary relief.
Well, how many years does Sabonis have of his current contract?
Good question. 3 years.
It's like he's like 30 years old.
3 years.
43. I'm about to check his contract.
It says 43.6, and then there's 3 years. So you have him under contract under this price for 3 years.
Yeah, but that's gonna be because 43, then 46, then 49, and then at 28 he's an unprotected free agent.
Yeah. So for the Celtics, like it's not the worst. Like it's an okay deal. The Warriors in this case, they get Anthony Simons. The Warriors part with Buddy Hield and then 2027 first and Moses Moody. I think they would probably. I think they would do it for Simons. I think they've already shown with Jimmy Butler, specifically the trade and the contract, that they're making kind of an all-in push during these last Steph years. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're okay parting with that 2027 first-round pick. For their own sake, maybe Anthony Simons isn't the person, but if they identify somebody as the person, then yeah, I wouldn't be. I could see them pulling the trigger on this deal. I actually don't hate this deal for. I think the Kings are the only team I have question marks on. I think otherwise, this trade kind of has some potential. Dump Porter's contract to the Hawks. Okay, so this is a Michael Porter to Atlanta trade.
Okay, well, what do we get?
Terrence Mann, Karis LeVert, and
the first round.
Hold on. Okay, so these are swap rights, though. You get swap rights. So honestly, you probably don't even get anything. It's just Mann and LeVert. And this is the
role players. We're getting role players.
This is the tricky part about a Michael Porter trade. Everybody wants to trade Michael Porter until it's time to see what that gets you. This trade looks nuts, bro. Why is DeMar being traded to Charlotte?
Dylan Harper is a Charlotte Hornet.
Yo, Simons and Pods is not going anywhere, but I hear it. Because, like, it's still something. Hold on. Let's scroll down. Okay. So in this trade, Charlotte gets the 2nd overall pick to get Dylan Harper. They, in this trade, part with the 4th overall pick, the 34th overall pick, and the 33rd overall pick. So they go 34, 33, and 34, I think, right? Yeah, 4, 33, and 34 for 2. That's plausible. That's, so far, nothing crazy out of the ordinary for Charlotte. The Spurs, they give up the 2nd overall pick, Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, and the 14th. Holy shit, they come up off of 2 Harrison Barnes and 2 role players.
That's kind of OD. But what? DeMar Monk?
DeMar Monk, the 4th overall pick and the 34th overall pick. Okay, so they're trading down from 2 to 4, but then they're trading down from 14 to 34. So they're parting with quite a bit of draft capital, and the only thing they get back is DeMar and Monk? No way. No way. No. They traded DeMar already, bro. They don't. What the fuck? No.
I'm like, yeah, does it not bring DeMar back to the Spurs? Why?
And then Sacramento, they part with DeMar and Monk in this situation. And they get Harrison Barnes, Keldon. But bro, they already traded Harrison Barnes. And they get no way. This is a Kings fan, right? No, it says general. No, that has to be a Kings fan.
You sort of seem like some solid fan because they're basically giving them the second overall pick and when they trade away.
Okay, we got a Houston Rockets KD trade. Wait, bro, why you shouldn't be able to post a failed trade? What is this?
L trade. No, we ain't doing that. Okay.
The fuck? Okay, we get a Lauri Markkanen trade, bro. I feel like I haven't seen any Lauri Markkanen trades.
Oh, Lauri Markkanen to the Spurs. Lauri and Vic. Does Markkanen play defense?
No.
Oh,
not really.
So what? Are they gonna do like Lauri at the 4 and Vic at the 5? If this happens?
I think so. Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, so let's say
John Collins. No.
What is Minnesota parting with? Minnesota is parting with a second-round pick, Jaden McDaniels, Mike Conley, Terrence Shannon, Luke Garza. That's it? Okay, hold on. So they're parting with Jaden McDaniels, right? Actually, that's a real piece. They're parting with Mike Conley, which is he's honestly just holding Rob Dillingham's spot. Terrence Shannon, who we're learning is a demon. And then Luke Garza, which is literally just a guy, and a second-round pick. So they're not parting with that much. What they're getting is John Collins and Jordan Clarkson. So here's what I'll say, though. How valuable is Jordan Clarkson when you have, you know what? He is different than DiVincenzo. I just think that, I don't know. He would be helpful. Yeah. John Collins, though, with Randall, I don't get it. A backup 4, but I don't know. These are 2 bench pieces. I don't think getting rid of Jaden McDaniels,
who's on the last years of contracts, so you're gonna have to pay them as well.
Oh, maybe that's a part of it, bro. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe this is a financial thing to get off of Jaden McDaniels' contract. But also, still, that's a starter. That's not I don't know. I don't get this. That part of it, I don't get. Getting off of a starter here, how much are you gonna gut this Minnesota team? You're right, though, Jumbo. You're right. Clarkson definitely gets you 15 to 20, bro. He packs a punch off the bench. The San Antonio Spurs, okay, they are getting rid of Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, and that's it, right? Nobody to the Timberwolves. So they get rid of Devin Vassell. Wait, what? There's no draft picks?
No draft pick. Just players.
Devin Vassell and Harrison Barnes get you Lauri Markkanen and 2 draft picks? Get the fuck out of here. What? Yo, I'm not tripping, right? Okay. Minnesota, there's no Spurs things here. Jazz, there's only 2 Spurs things, Vassell and Harrison Barnes. Mavericks,
this is Gawk. This is Gawk of hell.
Yo, for real. Okay, the Jazz, they get rid of John Collins, Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, and Svi Mykhailiuk. They part with a lot.
Entire starters, bro.
Yo, hold on. I just realized, bro, they traded Lauri Markkanen and didn't get 1 draft pick. They didn't get 1 draft pick.
For Lauri Markkanen, a top 5 to 10 power forward.
My goodness. And then the Mavericks, what the hell did they trade for Svi Mykhailiuk? What did the Mavericks trade?
Like a draft.
They traded a second-round pick in 2030. Why are they even a part of this trade? Why is this necessary? Oh, just to take salary. But this isn't even a positive. I don't know. This is crazy. That's a crazy trade. Any advice is appreciated. The advice is delete your account.
Delete your account.
That's the advice.
Oh my god.
Damn, man said fuck Doris Burke. I understand that it sounds like she didn't do a good job, but damn, fuck Doris Burke is aggressive.
I mean, I kind of get it. I'm not gonna lie, he do be gawking the Knicks, which is funny. People were talking about how much bias, quote unquote, Reggie Miller has,
Yeah.
but they don't talk about doors.
Of course, bro. I mean, but like Reggie Miller, I feel like he's already just like
And I swear, Reggie wasn't even that biased. If for him it makes sense, he's an actual player.
I just feel like the people's minds are made up with Reggie. Like, there's nothing he can do to change people's minds that he's ass. Siakam, damn.
Yo, he yammed that shit. Damn.
Right. So, shot goes up. Pacers miss. Knicks have the ball. It is still a 9-point game. SofaScore hasn't spoiled anything. So I guess the Knicks are about to miss here. Cat drives on Siakam. Siakam does a great job of moving his feet there. Minimal contact, but stays in front of Cat. Forces the miss. Nembhard triggers. Nembhard has been aggressive today, but the shots have not been falling. He needs to tone that down a little bit. Bridges.
Hey.
Bridges to posting up Hallie. Turnarounds. Misses. A lot of misses. A lot of misses in this third to start. Hallie. Step back. 3. Misses. Shit. This is the opposite of the start of the first where everybody was making shots. Towns, Brunson. Back to Towns, back to Brunson. Brunson drives. Puts it up. Brunson misses.
Well,
Nembhard to Siakam. Siakam to Turner. Turner, corner 3, knocks it down. 12-point game. Indy is up. And New York takes a timeout. Indy is on a 7-0 run. A 7-0 run out of halftime. It was 69-64.
Score. Who's scoring
so far? We got Hallie, but it's pretty even, bro, because like Hallie 20, Siakam 17, Brunson 16, Towns 14, OG 13.
So it's the common guys. It's the 4 players we expected to be top 4 or top 4. Okay.
Yeah, and then OG and Nesmith makes sense for them to be there. Honestly, the only like Bridges not scoring is not even that disappointing anymore. Nembhard. Nembhard is the big disappointment. Okay, we'll go back to the grid now, right? Like the fan spell was fun. Lakers Thunder. We already did Gary Payton, right? No. Want to try Gary Payton for this combo?
Don't wanna.
Actually,
Wait,
you know
he
what?
played for the Lakers?
He did. See, this is why I think low key people might slip through the cracks.
I only know him for like Seattle and like his with Boston. But
13,
to be fair,
13,
Thunder all the Supersonics.
Street snow. Damn, street snow about the Lakers stint. Steve Blake. 7%. Damn. So for this, I think Quinn Cook isn't that good. DeMarcus Cousins isn't that good.
Scott McAdoo.
Who?
It's from 2K. It's like MACHADO.
Oh, Machado.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's crazy because that does look like McAdoo. Yo, that is hilarious. I can tell that you read it on 2K and you never heard the commentators say it.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Okay, Warriors and Mavs.
Yes.
Warriors and Mavs. Did what's it called? Did Baron Davis play for the Mavs ever?
Darren, I don't
Baron
think
Davis,
Baron Davis.
the guy who looks like Joe Budden.
Oh, that guy.
No, he doesn't look like Joe Budden. He looks like Ice.
No, but it's their. I don't know if their fix is going to be popular or not.
Yo, General, that shit was amazing. McAdoo to Machado is amazing. Who's the baseball player? Manny Machado? Nah, that's Manny McAdoo now.
Oh, well, whatever.
Okay, let's do Wesley Matthews here.
Yeah, Wesley Matthews.
Yo, never mind. That's his jersey. That's his jersey number 2.
Oh,
shit.
Is Carly Stein going to be too popular for Warriors Mavs?
It's worth learning. Carly Stein, not so. Okay, Mavericks Thunder. Let's just learn here. Derek Fisher. 7%. How did we fare here? Well, did I see that it was double digits? I thought it would definitely be triple digits. 69, nice.
Nice.
Will the Knicks get their first points of the quarter? They will. Bridges lays it in.
Wow, the same person that were like, you know what? It's just normal he doesn't score.
And we're going to get free throws for Indy. Neesmith at the line. What will be interesting, though, is that, like, I think Pacers Thunder will be... It'll be interesting because 2 teams made it that actually are really deep teams, bro. Like, they actually have legit, like, number 4 and number 5 options. And maybe that's a sign of things to come about how if you want to be good, man, you need a deep team. And something I talked about with the second apron life and how things are going to get really rough from a financial standpoint, teams that are able to draft contributors, those are the teams that are going to be good. If you can draft somebody and get good production on rookie contracts, kind of like the NFL, those are going to be the teams that really go far. And the Thunder are in that situation right now. The Pacers are kind of in that situation right now. Overperformers on cheap contracts, man. That's how you do it. Cat with a big dunk. Pacers go the other way. Siakam sizes up Cat, dribbles it out. Passes to Halliburton, sets a screen. Turner in the corner. And Turner stepped out of bounds. Yeesh. My God, Miles Turner stepped out of bounds. Bridges to Robinson. OG, step back 3. Misses. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound, and he gets fouled. Yo, King, we get our first Mitchell Robinson rebounds of the day.
All right, let me get the clip ready. Just tell me when he misses. Okay, he makes the first one. Dang. It kind of sucks. I can't even put the clip now.
Okay, he has the ball in his hands. He's staring at the basket like it's staring back at him. He stares down at the free throw line. He's dribbling it. Mitchell Robinson puts it up. He makes it.
It's 2-way. I got spoiled. He makes both of them.
Shit.
Dang it. I can't play the... I'll save it for next time. I was getting so ready.
Damn, you had it queued up and everything, bro. I see you. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready, so they say. Mitchell Robinson.
You know what? I'm just going to keep what I want to say in my head. Not gonna lie, that sounds massive. Ayo, what you just said there.
What? Stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
Yes.
What you mean?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just not. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Damn. Okay. Hashtag maturity. That's what the Pacers had hoped with Chris Duarte, bro. If Chris Duarte panned out, they could have had so many Canadians. Neesmith, open dunk, New York. What is going on? And immediately he goes to defending Brunson. OG, jab step. Oh, OG, mid goes to the basket, misses. Cat. Oh, misses, but Mitchell Robinson with the putback. Somebody's on their ass. Is that Tyrese? No, it's not. It was Tony Bradley. Siakam, step back. Cash money. 82-72. 7 minutes to go. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges to Cat. Cat spins. Jumper misses. Ball almost goes out of bounds. Mitchell Robinson, another big rebound. Cat. Why would you shoot that, Cat? Yo, facts. Jamwell, this happened just as I said it. Why would you shoot that? What's going on?
Okay, so you know what? Look, I miss Mitchell Robinson, but at least we could do it for a Cat.
Oh, brother, this guy's...
Yo, the audio cuts out at this guy stinks. Like, it fades out as I don't know why it happens, but like, oh, brother, this guy stinks definitely applies. Also, I like that I go by Hoop Talk now. It's lit. Damn, Cat gets fouled by Neesmith. They're giving him the continuation? What?
So it's just like and one?
They gave him continuation, but I feel like that's egregious. That is no way should that be continuation.
Oh, it's and one?
No way should that be continuation. Bro, he's nowhere close to a shooting motion.
That is not and one.
This is utter woke nonsense, man. This is utter woke nonsense. This is a free point.
I'm about to find another clip because I'm not gonna like this. Made me just remember this. Hold on now.
You know, he got the dick all in his mouth. Look, shaboing boing, get the dick out your mouth.
Because God, that was not and one. You know, I'm about to say this for say. I'm all about to use this for say. What?
Nah, bro. Nah. No Shea slander. This is North Korea.
No, I'm slandering say.
You fuck around, you will find out. 82-75.
No,
Tyrese to the free throw line. Yo, Kim Jong-un, bro. Fuck around, find out. New York will come back. New York will come back. Okay, say if we got one prediction. I think that they will make it a one-score game again. I don't know if they come back. I do have them making it a close game, though. Yo, I like this spelling, man. Terrorist. You're a terrorist for saying they will come back. All our homies hate NY. I mean, I don't even know if I hate NY. I'll be honest, at this point, I'm just cheering for a break. I want both these series done in 5 so I can just have a break from watch-alongs, bro. I'm trying to do NFL stuff, maybe chill for a little bit, have a bit of a life. It'll be nice during the finals, though, because the games are spaced out. But yeah, man. Brunson.
Games are spaced out?
Yeah, bro. Most of the games have 2 days off.
I always thought there was like one game every day.
For the finals, nah, bro. They're spaced out like crazy. It's like 5, 8, 11, 13, 16, 19. some shit like that. Like it's nicely spaced out. And then after the finals end, we'll do
once
draft
every
stuff.
3 days. Okay.
Yep. I didn't see this specific interview, but I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of older athletes talk about this, so I buy into it. What was that, King?
I guess that is fair. That it is compared to like Stanley Cup and all the other games.
Also, bro, it's the finals. It's their premium product. They just don't want like injuries or anything. You know, like you have 2 days off between games, bro. Everybody should be healthy, well rested, right? And then here's the thing: that Thibodeau is probably not going to be there, but that's the perfect time for his terrorism because you can damn near play players like 40 minutes a night in the finals, right? When there's all those rest days.
Yeah.
Is this a long clip, bro?
Oh, is this? Oh, is he talking about how he saw an enemy between reds? I've seen like kind of some about this.
Yo, I like this topic.
When Unks are talking about like how messed up AAU basketball is.
Exactly. Okay, I'll just queue it up for later, but obviously I can't watch it now. Did Luka work out more? Nah, bro. I think he's on that Ozempic. I think he I think that's Luka on that Ozempic, bro. It happened too quickly. And like
wait. They're looking like it's. I didn't see that. Like, now
yo, look up Luka Real Madrid pictures. Right, he went to Real Madrid's basketball games, and you know what the real sign is? Streets aren't really talking about it. He's in a white shirt. Anybody who's ever had some issues with the stomach, bro, you don't wear white shirts. White shirts will show that you have a stomach so clearly, right? That man is in a white shirt and it's flat. I'm like, no way, Luka did this. No way. That man is on that Ozempic.
Oh, when he was like young?
Or you know what it is? Okay, honestly, you know what it might be? He might be like, no, I'm not even joking. Like he might be like a stress eater. Like, and in the US, if you stress eat, you're eating shit. The FDA, they let you put anything in that food. That shit is highly processed. You're probably really fucking your body up. Eating like that. But if you go back to Europe, like the food is going to be a lot cleaner. Like, you know,
I think that, but also out of all the places he played, remember he went to like Dallas, Texas, of all places.
I'm saying
he probably looked like Zion when he was in New Orleans. So I got fat on Cajun food. Look at the same with barbecue.
Maybe the weight is a product of like just the access to certain kinds of food, and now without the access it's different. Who knows? But yeah, big up Joel. That's a foul on Brunson. Okay, hold on, I actually think I missed what happened talking about this brilliant topic. But nah, man, I think Luka, man, I don't know, what is it a jab or is it a pill? I don't know what it is, but I think Luka's on that shit.
Look, I know it's a needle. It's like one of those things you like insert into yourself, you wait for all the medicine to get in, it'll click, and then you take it out and throw it away.
Man, yeah, he's taking needles to get in shape, bro. That's it. It just happened too quickly, man. Like healthy weight loss never happens that quickly. And like anything if it's not Ozempic, anything you lose that quickly, you can put on just as quickly. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is Ozempic is it on the drug test? Like, is it illegal to be on Ozempic?
No, like if you're like diabetic or like around that, you can be prescribed with Ozempic. But there are like some cases for like celebrities with like access to that, use it just to get skinny when they're already, pretty healthy already. It's a very popular thing that a lot of celebrities do.
Yo, Hans Perez is in the building? No, I was talking illegal like for athletes. Like, is it on a drug test for like, like weed and stuff? Like
no, I don't think it's like illegal for athletes.
It's not a performance enhancing drug, right?
Yeah, it's like medicinal. It's just like medicinal use.
Because use. Interesting. But yeah, I saw Hans Perez is in the building, bro. Legend. But also, the Pacers got to win with him in the building. Pacers gotta win. Bro, I think they agree with you. It looks like Brunson is on the line. Next game, New York is at home. Yeah, man. It'll be tough if they lose in 5 at home. It'll be really tough for that crowd.
Yeah, it would. It would be even crazier because did you not know what the Knicks fans were like doing after winning one game? They win one game and they said and then talked about Knicks in 6. Like, God damn, guys, you win one game?
Yeah. Bro, those fans definitely do too much, but I do enjoy it as a neutral, but I feel like if my team was going up against their team, the too much that they do would be annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Knicks miss free throws. Pacers going the other way. 85-78. Ben Shepherd for 3. Oh, he missed. All alone, bro. That was his moment. That was Ben Shepherd's moment. Brunson drives. Oh, my goodness. Bodied Nembhard like 3 feet off of him. Turnaround jumper. 5-point game. 85-80. They're still mad at Trae Young in 2025. That's how you know he won. If you're still mad all these years later, he won.
I thought that's like their chant.
What's that?
That's their chant.
Oh yeah, but yeah, for sure. But also, like the chant is very like it's literally fuck Trae Young, so they're definitely still mad.
Yeah, they still hate him. And I swear, if Paulie wins this, he might replace Trae Young.
Wait, hold on. I think they flipped the cat call with this here because I think this. Oh, the cat call is crazy. By the way, that's its own term. But yeah, I think Brunson probably should have got this continuation. Oh yeah, hold on. Show me a replay. Knicks are just Arsenal fans. Also, prayers and thoughts for Liverpool. 100%, bro. Really, really sad story. But yeah, no, definitely. Knicks, Arsenal. And honestly, people wouldn't know, but the Maple Leafs belong right there with those two teams, man. Right there with those two teams. Who cares? Young, never getting to his potential. But what is his potential? Because honestly, I think he's at his potential. I don't think he's capable of being anything better than what he is right now. I think he's a bucket. He's going to get assists. I think he's complete dog shit defensively. And that's just what it is. Like you have to build a very specific team around him to be successful.
Oh, shit. I did not know that. Damn.
Whoa, what did you not know?
The Liverpool situation. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, that shit's sad, bro. Imagine you go to celebrate a title and that happens. The shots were fired at the Raptors championship parade, so that was horrible. But at least like nobody died. Actually, I don't even think anybody got shot. I just thought shots were fired. But yeah, I don't think anybody got shot. Oh man, these Pacers fans are tired of Brunson getting to the free throw line.
I mean, let's be. How many free throws does he have? Like 8? That's what he has. Like 8.
See, I don't even know if it's about the volume. It's just the run that he's on. I feel like he's gotten to the free throw line 4 times in the last like 3 minutes.
Few minutes, yeah. I swear that's happened.
Yeah, Brunson's 8 for 9. The volume itself isn't annoying. It's just the fact that like bro is on a run.
You know, I'll say this: JB is a underrated foul baiter. Like we talk about Harden, Embiid, and Shea. Not gonna lie, JB is there.
Yo,
we just still talking about because he's short.
Yo, facts. Somebody brought it up in the chat. I think 2 people have brought it up in my community recently. Like that's his game. His game is like creating contact and getting calls. Underrated. He's a known foul baiter. He is a known foul baiter, but bro, he doesn't really get slandered the way that Shea does or the way Harden used to get. Like there is a top tier of foul baiting slander that he just hasn't gotten to yet. Tyrese. Oh, looks like he's annoyed at his own teammates there because they weren't able to get anything going offensively. 5-point game. Bridges backing down Hallie. Bridges finds Hart in the corner. Brunson has to. Oh, is it a foul? It's offensive. It's a turnover. Do you think the game is headed to overtime, bro? This far away from the end of the 4th, I'd have to guess no. Also, considering that it hasn't really been close for a while, like either the Knicks get it within like 4 or the Pacers are on their way to like building a 10-point lead. Like it goes back and forth between Pacers by 4 and Pacers by like 11. Until I see New York really be able to keep it like with around a tie game, then I don't know. Oh man, Hallie with a big defensive play, bro. When does he ever make big defensive plays? That's huge. Yeah, it's a pretty tough call to make, bro. I think 12. I think the Pacers' biggest lead is 12, and the Knicks early in the game had a like 1 to 2 point lead. Okay, we're going to overtime, which means we're going to grids. 6 left. Oh yeah, we just got pissed off by Damon Stoudemire. Oh no, we got pissed off by Duke. Dope. Okay. Raptors Clippers.
Oh God.
Oh.
Dude, this is the Duke one.
Billups, Raptors, and okay, hold on, Petrus. Let's go. Okay, Duke and the Clippers. Hey, do you want to sell? Like, do you just want to sell? Like, not do well here?
Okay.
Redick. 41. Jeez. Tatum.
90.
64.
64. Okay.
Yo, 64 is crazy because who are the other people? Okay, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to research them.
I'll do Clippers, Duke, you do Boston, Duke.
Okay, Duke players to play for the Celtics.
Okay, there's Luke Kennard.
Oh, I
Gary
should know.
Gill,
That's my guy.
Grant Hill, Elton Brand, Derek Lively II, Mason Plumlee, Tyce Jones, Justice Winslow, Austin Rivers, Grayson Ellis,
Oh,
Corey McGetty, Seth
yo.
Curry.
You know why Tatum is 74? Because Kyrie is also a Duke player to play for the Celtics.
I was like, yeah. I was about to get Kyrie's there too, yeah.
I was confused. Damon. It's not David, bro. He's talking about Damon Stoudemire on the grid. The Raptors, what was it? The Raptors Rookie of the Year? Or no, the Raptors player with 5 assists. No Watchalong yesterday? Yeah, I couldn't do it Sunday or Monday, bro. I just had so every Monday night, I have a thing. Like on Monday nights, I just can't do any Monday night Watchalongs. So I looked it up. There's only 2 more games that could be on a Monday night. It would be Game 7 of Pacers Knicks. So if that happens, I can't do a watch along. And then Game 5 of the NBA Finals will be on a Monday night. So I won't be able to do that watch along either. So it's a Monday night thing, bro. I just can't do watch alongs on Monday nights. Uh, 93-84. Yo, this is a hilarious running joke. I don't mind leaning into it. Also, this community's colors are mainly red, so it kind of works.
With the not doing stuff on Monday night, would that translate to football this upcoming season?
Oh, no. Hell no. Honestly, the only thing that can get away, but okay, generally, I like Sunday Night Football way more than Monday Night Football. Like the Sunday Night Football watch-alongs are lit. Monday Night Football is definitely going to be a case-by-case basis.
It'll depend on the teams. I get it.
Yeah, early in the year, definitely, because the Monday night schedule is always good on paper, always, right? But then the games actually start to happen, and you realize how shit the matchups are. So early in the year, we're definitely going to be doing it, but later on, I'm sure we're going to see I'm sure we're going to get a Jaguars and Broncos matchup that's just shit, Free throws for Cat. Cat puts the first free throw down, 93-85, 2:27 to go in the third. Actually, that was the second because I just saw him miss the first free throw live, but I see SofaScore has it 93-85. Yeesh. Wait, Thundercats? What does this mean? Jaguars Broncos, a game that results in 12 touchdowns between both teams and 800 passing yards. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Bengals Broncos. I was supposed to do it, then I got sick and ended up being an amazing game. Shout out to Marvin Mims, wherever he is. Ooh, missed 3 by Neesmith. Damn, almost slipped out of my chair. 93-87. Actually, no, it's 93-85 on my screen. I'm about to see Cat make it 93-87. 6-point game, under 2 minutes to go. The Knicks made a huge push in the fourth quarter last game, so this game is very much still anyone's to take. Knicks playing hard, man. Forced turnover by Brunson, sacrificing the body. Cat. Oh, no. Hell of a play by Toppin there. Turner from 3. Misses. And then a foul underneath the basket on Mikal Bridges. Or Mikal. Yeah, Mikal Bridges. Yeah, that was a big defensive play by Toppin, bro, because Indy's defense was scrambling. New York was in the process of generating a good shot. And then Obi Toppin reads the play perfectly to generate a steal. Yo, New York's out of like their plays, their defense out of like inbound plays has been ridiculous. This is the second time where they've been Indy's been able to get a wide open dunk because nobody's at the basket out of an inbound play. Like that's when your defense is supposed to be most set. And then Mathurin goes to the basket, gets an and one. He'll go to the free throw line to try to make it a 9-point game. Like I said, whenever New York gets momentum and cuts it within 4 or 5, Indy makes a run to get it back closer to 10. Benedict Mathurin, 11 points in 6 minutes. Bring him to Toronto, man. He'll never thrive in Indy. Too many people. And Mathurin, thing is, Mathurin bumps Brunson, yes, but Towns bumped Mathurin. And this is going to put Jalen Brunson on the free throw line. Disgusting. Free throws for Brunson. Chance to make it a 7-point game. New York doesn't have the very best defense. It's hard to catch up if they don't get turnovers going. You know what's funny? Like, you're not wrong here, right? But they're technically supposed to have a good defense. Like, they have Thibodeau. They have defensive pieces, right? If you have Bridges, Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, you're supposed to have a good defense. But honestly, one, it's just really hard to have an excellent defense in modern basketball with the rules. Two, the Pacers offensively are just a juggernaut. So you're right. Like the Knicks defense, honestly, they just haven't been good enough for most of this series, which I guess is a part of why I can't see them winning this series. But yeah, man, you're about to give up 103 quarters in the playoffs. That makes it really hard to catch up, especially considering that like they don't have a juggernaut of an offense. They have Brunson and then hope other people show up. Mathurin to Hart, McConnell in the corner, Obi, Tyrese with a deep 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a 3 from Tyrese Halliburton. 99-89. And then he gets knocked down. Goddamn, Jalen Brunson.
Man, that man howling. He got that dog in him.
Yo, the audio cut out. What was it? Was it a dog barking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I gotta put that. What's that?
Why's my arm keep clipping out, bro?
Yo, it feels like
that sucked.
Is there like a background filter, like something meant to filter out background noise? Because it's almost like your microphone is picking it up like background noise, and like taking it out of the audio. That's what it feels like.
More than likely is. That absolutely is. Yeah, I gotta reduce background noise.
Yeah, that's what's taking it out, bro. But you know what? Fuck it. No, I don't know if I'll be able to do it for the next stream, but I'm definitely coming up with a soundboard. But who emphasized defense nowadays? That you can't get caught in a shootout every game. No, the thing is, bro, what I was saying is a little bit different than what your friend is saying. I agree with your principle that you can't get caught in a shootout every game. Yo, I hear my audio in the background, by the way. It's echo.
You good now?
But yeah, bro, it's like the thing. What I'm talking about is like you can't be like a defense first team the way the grit and grind Grizzlies were. Because if you think about the grit and grind Grizzlies, their goal was like first and foremost, we're gonna keep you under 90. Second of all, we're gonna try to get over 90, right? But the keeping you before 90 was the main part of their team, right? I can think about like early Thibodeau teams, right? They were not, the goal was not to score hella points. The goal was to stop you. You just can't build a team anymore where the goal is to stop you. You have to start at offense, and then you have to hope defense follows suit. Part of the reason I don't think the Pacers are gonna win a finals with this team, I think they can make some noise, but bro, they are not going to beat OKC because OKC can D up. I would probably take Minnesota over them as well. I just really think that the West is the finals. But I think the thing is that both teams in the West can play defense, and I think that will prevail. Cat Towns was pretty good when New York Knicks made the comeback. Yes. Yeah, bro, that was huge, man. Cat had his career playoff moment, man. 20 points in the fourth quarter. That's their moment. Or that's his moment. What is Hart complaining about?
Let me check.
Yeah, big up to the 9 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs for the rest of the playoffs. I will be here most days. Oh my God, Tony Bradley, come on. Misses the first free throw. Chance to make it. He had a chance to make it a 12-point game. He'll have to settle for 11. 1.1 left in the quarter. The Knicks are almost, looks like they're going to be going into the fourth quarter down double digits. That's not great. Damn, what the hell are the Knicks trying to do, man? Full court, Deuce McBride. I think he dribbled the clock out anyways as he hits the top of the backboard. 102-91. We have an 11-point game headed into the fourth quarter. The Pacers are in a very good spot now. The Knicks did make their push in the fourth quarter in the last game, so we'll see if they can replicate that. But trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice, not the best bet. Since this grid is already cooked, let me see how good or bad Luke Kennard is here. 6%. Okay, not bad. Pistons and Detroit. Okay, I've done Jerebko. Jerebko's not that good. Let me think of somebody better. Pistons and Celtics. Pistons and
Prince.
Who? Oh, Tayshaun Prince. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't do this once, and I regretted it. Tayshaun Prince, 1%. Wow. Man, 1% for a legend is crazy. Oh yeah, we did DeAndre Jordan and got pissed off here.
Yes.
I understand. I would be in the same spot. Yo, Jeff Green, did he play for the Bucks or the Nets?
Maybe.
I think he played for the Nets. You know what? This is already cooked. Let's learn. Jeff Green. 15%, bro. 15%. For Grizzlies Nets, whenever I find a bad category for a player that's always cash money, it hurts. Just hurts, man. I have no other way of explaining it. It's just there's just a pain that comes with it. I think this is the Patty Mills. Yeah. I think this is the Torian Prince. Let's go. Okay, I think this. Oh, is this Garrison Matthews? I don't think so. Magic and Hawks. Is this Ish Smith? Nah, I don't think so. Is this Garrett Temple? Nah, I don't think so. Is it DeLon Wright? No, it's not. Who the hell? Oh, I have a great one for this one. Gilbert Arenas. Oh, 5%. This should be better. Milwaukee and Memphis. OJ Mayo. Damn, 10% is crazy. It has no business being a 10% thing. That is outrageous. Okay, Orlando and Atlanta. Oh, I think this is a DJ Augustine. No, it might not be though. There's a point guard though. You know what? Let's find out. Nope, it's not DJ Augustine. 10,000 plus career rebounds, Vucevic. 0.1. Holy. It's about 3.4. Yeah, no, it's definitely still a game, especially when you see the comeback that the Knicks made in the last game. But yeah, I don't see it happening either, bro. I see them making a run, but I don't see them making an outright comeback. You're saying cheat on the grids, bro? I would never cheat on the grids, bro. I am loyal to these grids. We're not doing Bogut. We're gonna do Kareem. Just to see how bad it is. Kareem, 91%. Holy shit. 91%. Okay. OG, step back jumper. It falls. 9-point game. 102.93. McConnell, jumper. He gets that shit to fall. Shamit to Anunoby. Oh man, bro. Come on, OG. Air ball. Cat probably gets the rebound if it hits the rim, but bro, he shot an air ball that went off Cat and out of bounds. Disgusting. Disgusting, OG. McConnell to Turner. Turner to Siakam. Siakam drives on OG. That's happened in many Raptors practices. Siakam misses the turnaround fadeaway though. Ben Shepherd gets fouled trying to get the rebound. So it looks like it'll be free throws? No, not free throws. They're just gonna get the ball back. Do you think Cam Reddish was overrated when he first came? I didn't think he was overrated, to be honest. I was wrong about him. I thought he would be good. I thought Cam Reddish would be like a Chris Middleton, honestly. Okay, I didn't think he would be as good as some other people, but I still think he was supposed to be a good player. It just never panned out. Oh my God, Shamit. Big threes in the Eastern Conference Finals. Matherin to Siakam. Siakam, Euro step and one. No call? Oh my goodness. That's outrageous. Come on. Give the man a call. Shamit. No way he scores again. No way. Shamit. Not passing the ball. Goes to the basket. Contact. But if they didn't call the Siakam thing, they can't call Shamit there. Matherin to Siakam in the corner. A big three, and then he turns around and looks at the New York bench. The Knicks are sad. When you have Pascal Siakam hitting daggers on you like that, that is crazy. Because Pascal doesn't even do that. This is the most humble person ever. He does not act like that. Halliburton has him acting differently. My goodness. Give Jalen 6 or 7 minutes. Give Jalen the rest of the series. You're gonna need it. Yeah, General. That's the thing. That feels like a dagger. 15-point game, 10 minutes to go. Yeah, it's technically not over, but that's a soul snatcher right there. We ended this, right? Yeah, okay. 386. Two-time NBA champ Pascal Siakam. Nah, bro. I don't see it happening for him. I truly think that whoever comes out of the West wins. Like, even if it was Minnesota, I would be picking Minnesota to win the finals. But if OKC gets there, I'm definitely picking OKC. Like, I think Indy's inability to defend really hurts them in the finals. Of course, you can't control you can't stop Indy, but bro, like, the Thunder will at least make Indy have to earn every basket. If he doesn't play much, the obvious, bro, their backs are gonna. I mean, within about 10 minutes, their backs are gonna be against the wall. Indy 20 points a game. I don't think Jermaine O'Neal ever got 20 points a game. I don't know anything in their history beyond Reggie Miller. I don't want to do Reggie Miller. I don't want to do Paul George. I don't think Granger got 20 points a game. Was there like something between? Oh, Sabonis. Okay. I was in the process of saying, was there something between Paul George and Halliburton? And I was like, there was. His name is Domantas Sabonis. Jermaine O'Neal definitely got 20. Damn, my bad. Hella disrespect. Glenn Rice, the big dog, right? Not the junior. Yeah, okay, dope. Washington.
Antoine James.
I gotta look up Jermaine O'Neal. Did he get 20? No, why am I doing it here? I have a whole window right here. Jermaine O'Neal stats. I feel like he would have been like
20.
18, 19 kind of a guy. Where's points? Why are points this far? Oh, no, he got 24. Oh, see, but you know what it is, bro? He barely skimmed 20. But yeah, the 1 year he got 24, he popped off. That small forward that popped off in the pandemic, TJ Warren. Wait, are we still talking Wizards?
If we're doing Wizards, we can do Antoine Jameson.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. 20K, top 50 all-time scorer. Okay. When I see the Knicks, I automatically think, is there a Cole Aldridge? There's not a Cole Aldridge. Now I know to think, is there DeLon Wright? Wait, there is a DeLon Wright, but who would be more rare, Washington or Miami? I think Miami. So we're going to do DeLon Wright. 0.03. Fuck yeah, man. Let's go. Tyreek is always the case here. We're going to single-handedly make him a 3% on our own. Sack. Oh, this is, I think, Garrett Temple. Let's go. Damn, we're running through this one. Okay, anyways, the game is back. 15-point game still. But yeah, okay, if you're talking about the Pacers, then yeah, that's TJ Warren. You know what? I did TJ Warren for Phoenix and Indy thinking I was slick. It was like 40%. So I think TJ Warren is a known commodity. Those bubble memories live in everyone's head.
Wizards Knicks, we got 2 players.
He was in the bubble looking like budget Kawhi. Cat to the basket, aggressively, misses, no call. Knicks get the offensive rebound. OG. 3 seconds left, has to shoot the ball. Shoots it from 3. It's contested, and it falls. My goodness, OG. Oh, my God. OG is like... His catalog of difficult threes is crazy for considering the fact that he looks like he needs easy threes for the most part. But the tough threes he does make are insane. That was crazy. He made a crazy 3 in a LeBronto series right before LeBron did the crazy buzzer beater off the backboard. He has the 3 in the bubble against the Celtics. This is mad. I've seen one more in New York. OG, bro, what the hell? Raptors would have really had the dynasty if Kawhi stayed. Bro, we would have gone back-to-back minimum. He really walked away from back-to-back chips. And the crazy thing is, we spent most of the next 2 years in Florida after the chip. We spent how many months in Toronto? October, November, December, January, February, March. We spent 6 months in Toronto. After that, after that, Orlando, Disneyland for the bubble. After that, Tampa for a year. Bro could have been a Floridian. All going off these playoffs. Yo, bro. Norman Powell. You forgot Norman Powell. We just casually had Norman Powell. Like, that whole team that won the championship had Norman Powell and Pascal OG Anunoby, who just didn't play. That team, yeah, like, bro. Uncle Dennis, it's on site. It's on site. If I ever see Uncle Dennis, it's on site. Shamet from the corner. I cannot believe I've seen 3 Landry Shamet field goal attempts in the fourth quarter of a must-win game in the Eastern Conference Finals. Cannot believe it. OG's crashing out right now.
What happened? What made him crash out?
No. He just dived aggressively for the ball. I think the ball wasn't where he'd expected it to be, and he just smoked Ben Mathurin. Bro, he hit Mathurin like a linebacker. Yo, General, I literally said it as you dropped the chat. That's crazy.
God.
No, Rockets are out. But when they were alive, I think he had a couple good games. I still think Fred had a disappointing. Oh, bro, Josh Hart definitely gave Ben Mathurin CTE, by the way. He just leg dropped him. That looked like WWE. Except there was no acting. He legitimately leg dropped Ben Mathurin into hardwood. And Ben Mathurin's out here playing like he can see right now. He's definitely seeing 4 basketball rims, like when he looks at the net. If he makes his next shot, I'll be really impressed.
Ow! Hit him with the Hulk Hogan leg drop.
Wait. I think you might be mixing this up, right? Because spin a Rooney on a Browns quarterback's head. I actually don't know what you're talking about. One thing that comes to mind is Antonio Brown kicking a Browns punter on a punt return in the head, right? The second thing that comes to mind is Myles Garrett swinging a helmet at Mason Rudolph. You talk about Browns and quarterbacks' heads, and I automatically think of 2 things that I don't even think are the thing you're talking about. So there's a whole third thing that involves the Browns quarterback's head on some wild shit. So if you can clarify or maybe even drop the link, that'd be helpful. But, bro, Browns quarterbacks against the Steelers.
Oh, this happened during the Texas Browns game on the playoffs.
Oh, Matt Shaw? No. Why? Joe Flacco, right?
Yeah, Joe Flacco. Something King the second.
Oh, Desmond King the second.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Oh, Cat has 5 fouls? No.
Dang. How many points does Cat have? Like 20?
Wait a minute, bro. Cat having 5 fouls is bad, too, because he plays no defense as is. He's now playing less defense. My guy's out here playing negative defense.
Negative defense?
Yes, bro. He's actually the 6th man for Indy now. Cat on 5 fouls? That's a menace. No, hold on. I'm saying he has 4 fouls. No, it's Josh Hart that has 5 fouls.
Oh. Is that better or worse?
Josh Hart? I mean, Josh Hart, I feel like he's an intelligent enough defender where he'll still be able to make an impact. It won't be as good, but yeah, like, I don't know, man. Just Cat being on 5 fouls is a disaster. So hopefully he doesn't pick up another one. Hart, good ball movement. Bridges to OG. OG from the corner. Can't get the shot to fall. Still a 14-point game. It's over 7 minutes to go. It's that one? Okay, I'll load it up at the next break. Mathurin from the corner, shooting like J.R. Smith, man. That's an aggressive fadeaway to take. You got to relax, buddy. You got to chill. Brunson to Hart, contact, free throws for Hart. What am I looking for? Yeah, I'm looking for this link. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was basically breakdancing. Desmond King, man. Anyways, Josh Hart at the free throw line, shooting the first one. 7:01 to go.
I still feel scores has some motherfucker. I already saw that.
We miss football. We absolutely miss football, but at the same time, it'll be back. Like, you know, we'll be fine. I know once the football season starts, I'll be streaming so much. Like, I already know I'm not gonna have a life, so I'm kind of relishing the opportunity to have a life starting next week. Because basically streaming during the playoffs, I'm gonna keep tabs of how many streams I did. I feel like I streamed at least like 2/3 of every night. YouTube is gonna be mad about it. Is gonna be mad about the NFL. Nah, bro. YouTube loves the NFL. NFL does so many numbers on YouTube. Also, the NFL has a lot of really interesting, creative things going on with YouTube. So, nah, man, they're gang. They're definitely gang.
Did the Knicks get another foul?
Yeah, because Twitch is Amazon, and NFL and Amazon, they're best friends too. NFL is friends with anybody with money. NFL, literal gold diggers.
Which I wouldn't count as super good, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Not
You
the
would think you
best.
would watching it on Prime. Nah, bro. I don't know. The thing is, I don't have a big enough audience to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to another platform and everyone's gonna follow me. Like, I just want to stick with YouTube. But the thing, what I noticed about the NFL, the really cool things they have going on, right? First of all, their scouting combine, they had an interesting like test where they let content creators come and shoot content at the scouting combine, and you could use it and monetize it. Like, you didn't have to buy rights to the scouting combine. You just couldn't broadcast live while it was happening, right? So that was like their first like kind of foray into having like a content creator pass, which they did at the combine for some people. But also they just generally they have a content creator program where like they're looking for YouTubers to give like opportunities to and like access to things and like rights to footage and stuff. So they're the most forward league in terms of that, which I find interesting. So we'll see how that works out. Knicks done, bro. Marcus, good to see you. What's going on? I agree. It does not look good for New York. Yeah, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. Speaking of grow YouTube, shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because that's how one grows YouTube. That's literally like the definition of growing YouTube. And you guys have an opportunity to help with that. NFL is on Fox. Yo, Marcus, that's wild as fuck. I kind of see where he's going with that, but that's absolutely wild. NFL is on everything, literally everything. That's the gold digger thing I meant. They're on Fox, CBS, NBC, ESPN, Amazon, Peacock, Twitch, Amazon. Yeah, I already said Amazon. What am I missing? I'm missing something. They're on everything. NFL is on everything. If you have money and a broadcasting service, they are there. Oh, they're on Netflix. They're on Netflix too, bro.
Yeah.
So this is what, Roger, they're in the process of literally breaking off their product to where they're selling like 5 games to this network, 5 games to this network. Like, they're in the process of really diversifying to where like you're going to need a lot to watch games legally. Now, fortunately, it's more of an issue for Americans because for me, I can get literally every NFL game with one subscription. There's a thing called DAZN and if you have DAZN in Canada, you get every NFL game, regardless of where it is. For Americans, it's a little bit fucked. That's not my problem, though. Shout out the Americans.
Man, lucky ass motherfucker.
Yes, they're everywhere. And then Netflix is the big one, bro. Netflix is going to start getting more and more games because Netflix is a global platform, and they're trying to make the game more and more global. So they're really going to start to lean into giving Netflix games, and probably Apple TV if they turn up as well. Like, But yeah, also here. But also now that the NFL has they're on YouTube now, bro. Actually, hold on, Roger. There's gonna be a game next year, one game that's on YouTube for free. There's not even you don't need a plan, you don't need
Chargers week 1 is
Chiefs
on
Chargers
YouTube.
Brazil week 1. Their game is just gonna be on YouTube. So because that's the case, I'm wondering if I can have it on my watch along because it's a YouTube thing. I'm gonna look into that. But I think that'll be really fun. I mean, thank you, East, with this show. What's East?
Stream East.
Oh, true. I mean, that's the thing. We're talking about legal ways to watch sports. I'm not going to sit here on YouTube and promote illegal ways to watch sports. But, you got to do what you got to do in life sometimes.
Hey, all I'm going to say is WDM, they definitely do help me whenever I'm outside and not by TV.
All I'm saying is, we've all sinned in life. Something, casting stones, glass houses, something, Pacers 0 field goals in the last 3.5 minutes, but that ends on a Halliburton layup.
Yo, his dad's at the game?
Yeah, bro. They freed Pops. Pops free.
I mean,
but they said he has to watch it in a suite, so he can't get liquored up and press cat.
Would he even press cat? I thought he pressed JB.
Oh, he would. He probably would. He'd be like, "I'll fuck your dad up," probably something like that. Yo, First Row Sports. I feel like First Row Sports fell off. I used to. First Row Sports was crazy 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was great. Exactly. They're testing the waters with one game, and it's the NFL has one game in Brazil every year. It's the one game in Brazil.
Wait, every year now?
Yeah, the Brazil Friday game is going to be a yearly staple. Like the way Packers Eagles was on the Friday after opening night, Chargers Chiefs is on the Friday after opening night.
I didn't know that this was now going to be a forever thing.
For real, bro. It is a forever thing. 115-102, OG to the basket. Ooh.
Do that, but they ain't never. When they gonna go back to Mexico though, bro?
They said they said to hell with Mexico, bro. They're in Spain, France. No, not France yet. Spain, Ireland, and Brazil are like
and Germany, bro. Those Estadio Azteca Arena was actually kind of cool.
It was fire. It was actually so fire.
It was so fire, man.
Low key had a worse altitude than Denver. Mikal Bridges' big three. Quietly assessing a trade. Yes, I did see this, and honestly, we've talked about it on this channel for so long. That's very expected. It might just be exhibition preseason, but NFL is coming here next year. They're gonna come with the regular season too. By the way, I hope it would make sense for the Eagles to go because of Mailata, but apparently the Rams are like the designated Australia market team. Ooh, Tyrese rips down OG, and Brunson wants them to review for a flagrant.
But hey, it's kind of nice that we are finally getting. My team is finally getting its first international game.
Yeah.
Took 6 years, but I'll take it.
I feel like Ireland makes sense for Pittsburgh. I don't know why, but it just fits.
I was surprised we didn't do Germany because what's that Bundesliga team? Don't we got a little cooperation with them?
Oh, Dortmund, you're right. Pittsburgh and Dortmund signed a deal because they're both black and yellow and they're both industrial cities. That's an interesting.
Yeah, so I'm surprised we didn't go.
Yo, I need the Eagles to do a deal with Crystal Palace because we both won chips this year and we're both Eagles. Yo, Ireland doesn't have good beer? That's crazy. I thought that they would have great beer. 115-107, 8-point game. New York has gone on a bit of a run.
I'm surprised Ireland doesn't have good beer. Does it have good whiskey then?
I kind of don't believe him. I kind of believe he's capping right now. Like I kind of don't buy this.
Look, if there was any European country that would make good beer that's not Germany, I was thinking Ireland.
Brunson. Ooh. Gets around Turner. Misses. Cat with the rebound. Puts it up. And Cat makes it a 6-point game. 4:20 to go. Knicks on a 10-2 run within 2:40. 6-point game. Nembhard, man, gonna do something. Siakam with a huge 3 to make it a 9-point game. Yeah, 9-point game again. Don't rate Guinness. Oh, yeah, if you don't like Guinness, then that makes sense. I like Guinness, so I think I would enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, I've heard stuff about Guinness, yeah.
Well, there's a drink called the Irish Car Bomb. I'm a big fan, and I'll just leave it at that.
Is it the same as like a Jaeger bomb or all these other like crazy soft drink combinations?
It's just Baileys and Guinness, right? But the Baileys and Guinness, you have to chug it.
Like, oh yeah,
you have to drink it within like I would say
it's a pint of Guinness, a shot of it, and you drop it in and drink it all.
Yeah, and it'll curdle if you let it sit for too long. So you have to drink it within 5-6 seconds. So it's like a drinking game kind of a thing, right? But it actually tastes so good. 120-114. This is Siakam's team. Man, he's Nembhard is selling. Like I think sometimes there's a bit of a lack of clarity about like whether Nembhard or Siakam gets more run, but Nembhard is selling today. And there's a timeout or a foul. I think Ingram is going to struggle with the Raptors. Oh, I have to show you guys something. The whole community. 1 second. Raptors Reddit. Okay, this is where I saw the post. Where is it? Where? Okay. No, what the hell? Close. Okay. So, where is this? Okay, there was a meeting in Miami in the summer of 2022 where Barnes, Siakam, VanVleet, Anunoby, and Achua sat down with each other in Ujiri with Bobby Webster in an effort to gauge how tenable it would be to push forward with the group. But a commitment wasn't forthcoming, and the players went their separate ways into the Miami night. Bro, why was Achua at this meeting? Barnes makes sense. Siakam makes sense. VanVleet makes sense. Anunoby makes sense. Why was Precious Achua at this meeting?
He's a part of the team.
Bro, you know the picture that was attached to this on the Raptors subreddit? What the hell is a polar bear doing?
He did it all the time. I was like, yo, why they treating this like a cheesy movie? And just like that, the gang separates in the midnight of the beats situation.
Yo, legit, they had this meeting. They probably beefed. There was probably a lot of yelling, right? It was probably really tense, and they all split ways after that, right? I just want to know, bro. Precious did not have to be there. Like, come on. Like, was he there to get people drinks or something? Like, was he the waiter?
Now we need to know.
Yo, big rebound. Masai's got to be Precious has to be. Yo, this actually makes sense. There has to be some type of relationship, some type of family connection, something, man. Was this take your kid to work day? Like, why was Precious there?
Yo, chill.
Yo, Miles Turner, man, come on. You have these are big free throws for you. Precious was there because he has low basketball IQ and doesn't realize he didn't belong. Like his basketball IQ is so low he doesn't touch. I hear it, bro. I hear it. Yo, General, relax. I'm being serious when I say Chris Silva was better for us than Precious. Bro, I'm being serious when I say who was better than Precious on the Raptors these last few years? Probably people. Yo, I think hella people on 10-day contracts over Maxey and Bane. Yeah, that's a pretty shit draft pick, man. Bridges to OG. OG, can you do something? It is a charge.
Apparently, Masai was really big on Achua.
He was, bro. He was. He
Yeah,
legitimately,
didn't he say the I finally got you quote when he got him? Yeah.
bro. He said, "I finally got my hands on you," which is so like that's such an uncle thing to say.
Yeah. Also, if this was taken, that could be taken way out of proportion if this was not
Facts,
basketball.
facts. This was pre-AO times. Ooh, what the hell is Halliburton doing? Oh my God, what a pass! Neesmith attacks the closeout
Hey,
into Cat.
yo.
Precious is on the Knicks now. Yeah, he is. He would have been a top 5 player with his athleticism and physical gifts. Yo, Precious has no excuse to not be a valuable role player. Genoa, I don't know if you were here, but we actually went through that draft on the stream, like in the first 15 minutes or so. The top 10 and the back 10 of the first round are actually comparable. Like that draft, 20 onwards was really solid. But top 20, you're talking about Ant, LaMelo, Tyrese, and maybe like one other guy. Not the best. Hashtag.
Oh, what's up with Kai?
I just saw him on the ground. Yo,
He
Precious
was like
Jackson
holding his
was banned.
knee.
Disgusting, bro. That's absolutely disgusting. Okay, Pacers and Knicks. Pacers and Knicks, the two teams I'm watching right now. Who played for both these teams? I don't think George Hill played for the Knicks, but even if he did, that would be a popular decision. Who played for both these teams? Ron Artest played for both these teams. Meta World Peace. You know what?
I was about to say Mark Jackson, but I don't
But you know
know.
what? No, Mark Jackson, that scares the shit out of me. Ever since the 93%, I'm never guessing Mark Jackson again.
Where did he get 93% from?
Were you not there for that, bro? We did Mark Jackson for some assist category, 93%.
God. Yeah, I understand, yeah.
Wait, PJ Tucker played for the Pacers? Yo, if PJ Tucker played for the Pacers, that's an unreal pull right there.
Al Harrington played for both.
Hold on. Guys, did PJ Tucker play for the Pacers?
PJ Tucker? I don't think so. I might
Also,
be
hold on. Davion Mitchell for this. 0.5. Yo, this grid is actually low-key pretty solid. This could be like a top 5 grid.
He did.
I want to do Cole Aldridge for this, but I feel like he didn't play for the Wizards. Damn.
No, but Earl Barron did.
Who?
Earl Barron.
Who?
He's an old forward.
Say his name again.
Earl Barron.
Who? Earl Barron. Okay, let's just go with Rod Strickland, man.
Yeah, Rod Strickland also works.
Let's do 3%.
3%, yeah.
Pacers, Knicks. PJ Tucker, did he play for the Pacers though? I feel like he didn't, but I don't know. That would be such a good, because the fact that I don't remember it would make it such a good guess. Okay, 121, 114. 2:03 to go. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Neesmith, passes it to Bridges. Bridges jacks up an outrageous 3, which does not go in, but the ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to have to see who the ball belongs to. One of those cases where both teams are just going to complain regardless of what happened. Triple H is at the game? Damn. Oh, we got Hans Perez and Triple H. And Timothy Chalamet, man. What a game. Bridges misses again, bro. Bridges. How long is it? Oh, my God. OG with a violent block on Siakam. Pacers ball. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm about to take
New York to Cancun flight time.
Oh, that's going to be like 4 hours.
Hold on. It's the same distance as OKC.
It's actually less than OKC.
It's less. Okay, that's not that long of a flight. For real, that's Raps versus Raps violence.
I'm about to check. Okay, McCall's. All right, 14. You know what? Now that's slanderable.
Wait, bro. Did Justin Holiday play for the Knicks?
Justin Holiday? I think he did.
Okay, we're gonna do Justin Holiday for this. Yo, nobody's better for grids than random siblings of actual ballers. Oh, we got 18. 0.5.
Nice.
Okay, they're reviewing something. Josh Hart probably fouled out of the game. 5,000 plus career assists. I hate this category. Okay, but
5,000 assists.
Calderon. 1%. Okay. Billups? No. Okay. Lakers with Gary Payton. 5%. Damn, it could be better. Pistons. We could have been Jose, but I figured that Cavs would be a bit more uncommon. Pistons. I don't want to do Billups, but also the game is actually back. Nah, Hart fouled out, bro. As Siakam makes both free throws. Bro, I think those might be the first clutch free throws that Siakam hit both of. I'm a fan, bro. I appreciate him for his contributions to this game. I love that for him that he made both. 123, 114, 134 to go. Knicks need a bit of a miracle. Landry Shamet. Oh my God, their season is on the line and they're playing Landry Shamet. That's an indictment on the GM. Landry Shamet with this. Have you guys heard of the Landry Shamet curse?
No.
I'm gonna pull it up on screen at the next time out. Well, they give it to Siakam. Siakam posts up Landry Shamet of all people. Goes right. He's going to spin, bro. He's going to spin. Spin, turn around, fade away, back rim, misses. Neesmith with the rebound. Oh, my God. But then he turns it over. Cat outlet pass to OG. OG misses, foul. Okay. Landry Shamet curse. Okay, hold on. Every team that starts the season with Landry Shamet gets eliminated in the second round in Game 7. There was a 4-year run where every team that Landry Shamet on was getting packed up round 2, Game 7. And then he finally broke it last year, I think. Oh, yeah, this was the first time, I guess he was in the playoffs since 2022, but these teams were steadily getting packed. And I guess the curse got defeated this year. Fourth quarter, why the fuck is Shamet in? Aaron Ramsey curse. I'm not familiar with that curse, to be honest. That might be my issue here. Pacers. Oh, Miles Turner fouled out. So do we have Tony Bradley minutes? Do we have Tony Bradley minutes right now? Who's in the game? Oh, no.
I mean, it's not minutes, it's minute.
Oh, true. Singular minute.
Yeah.
Nemhard. Oh my God, the Nemhard stinker continues, but at least the Pacers keep the ball. Nah, bro, it's this other dude, Tony Bradley. I think something happened to Thomas Bryant. Yeah, number 13, Tony Bradley. Thomas Bryant hasn't played a minute today. I think he's hurt. Oh, wait, did I miss a 3? Wait, did Obi Toppin make the 3? Nah, bro, tell me who made that 3 as I was fact-checking the backup center on the court. Was it Obi?
Real quick. Hold up. I've seen the pass. How's giving the ball out? He passes it to... It is Obi.
Obi with the dagger to New York season. Man, I'm telling you, man. You got what? DeLon Wright and Tony Bradley on the court, 2 ex-Heat players. Does Tibbs get fired for this fiasco? I think he gets fired partially because of the fiasco, partially because Michael Malone is a free agent. I think that's honestly, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm an expert on his coaching style and his tactics and stuff like that, but I just know that he's a sexy name amongst like NBA circles. So I think New York, with the opportunity to get that kind of a coach, you see the limitations of what Tibbs does. You go get that guy, bro. He's gonna chip. Tyrese with 32 and 15 to put New York in a very difficult situation. How many points did Siakam finish with? Hey. The Pacers. That's the Pacers.
Yeah. And this
Siakam
is for
with
New
30.
York.
Disappointing on us. Where they going, Chuck? Galveston? That dirty ass.
Galveston?
They not even going.
Yeah, they ain't gonna go to Cancun. They're going to Galveston.
They're going to Galveston. Okay, hold on.
Yo, a 30-point triple-double to basically end the Knicks? That's crazy.
Oklahoma City to Cancun flight time. See, so this is the research. Oh, the 441 is the connecting flight because there's no direct flight. No, don't kill me. This is so funny. Hold on. So no, this is so funny because okay, this is a nonstop flight 445. This 445 is because there's a connecting flight. I'm here trying to slander Minnesota and New York. Little did I know I'm falling into being able to slander Oklahoma City, bro. Oklahoma City, you don't have a direct flight to Cancun.
I mean,
all the going to Cancun you've done as a franchise, and there's no direct flights yet. Come on,
it's Oklahoma.
But they've been going to Cancun, bro. The Thunder have literally never ended the year.
Okay, it is still Oklahoma. What airports are in Oklahoma?
The Oklahoma City airport.
Bro, that is compare that to Minnesota.
They have a yearly trip to Cancun. They have a yearly trip to Cancun. Obi Toppin got traded for what? Let's look it up.
I'm about to check Minnesota to Cancun.
Nah, the series is not ending in Minnesota, bro. It ends in Oklahoma City. That's the issue. Minnesota has to take that direct flight if they can find it. Okay, Obi Toppin Pacers trade. In case there's any other random trades. 2 future second round picks. I want to see who those picks turned out to be. All right, hold on. I'm pretty sure they got the worst education in the country too. Okay, what are the picks though? What are the picks?
God,
they didn't even say. Second round picks, blah blah blah. Okay. Obi Toppin Pacers trade tree.
Okay, they are lucky. In late 2025, they will finally have an OKC to Cancun. So next year, when the Thunder get eliminated, they can finally have that direct flight.
Yeah, they need that.
Because if the Thunder win the chip, we can just guarantee they'll not win it next year.
Okay, this happened in 2023, right? Okay, let's look at the 2024 draft. 2024 NBA draft. I just want to see what New York did with these picks.
The Knicks, they did...
Okay, the Knicks with the Knicks with a Pacers pick. Oh, whoa, that's too complicated. The Knicks with a Pacers pick, no. The Knicks with a Pacers pick. They probably flipped the picks for something else. No, okay, wait. Via Phoenix, nope. You know what? This might be too complicated. I might have no interest in figuring out what happened. I'm pretty sure they got the worst education, so I wouldn't trust their pilots. Damn. I really was just trying to slander the Wolves and the Knicks, and this turned into an Oklahoma City slander. Just go Knicks picks. Nah, bro, it's not even that interesting.
Yeah, we hate OKC.
Damn. Nah, man. This is a shade propaganda page. Speaking of propaganda, though.
No,
it is,
not.
bro. This is North Korea. I've been trying to tell you. You don't call me Alam, call me King Jong Alam. But yeah, anyways.
No, this is a say slander page. We hate
Speaking of propaganda, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way to support content on YouTube. If you want the channel to flourish, that's your way of contributing to it flourishing. So like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with OKC Minnesota, the last game of that series. And just the 3 hours before Minnesota gets on a plane and gets straight to Cancun. So that's what we're going to watch tomorrow, people. Make sure you guys tap in. Watch alongs for the rest of the playoffs. I'll see you guys around. Make sure you guys, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Take care. I am out.